the dragon, nightmare come like in a dream. I guess it's all part of the bargain. The Silverado rises from the ashes of the flag. Odin, the AI advises. It's a military action game. I'll be with you in a minute as Echo Leader dodges flag. Time to save the planet. Give me another mag. Fire team Echo. Military action game is the call sign for your bold expert and covert task force. Its mission is to steadfastly safeguard our liberty versus any and all threats, foreign and domestic. Yo, Joe!
Welcome to a Lenharrow live play game. Pardon us if we don't get to your comment right away as we are gaming. Warning. This program is recommended for mature audiences only. It contains adult language and situations, possible sexual innuendos and/or drug references. Viewer discretion is advised. Now that business is out of the way, please enjoy the game. Hopefully we are too.
Welcome, I'm Logan, the G.I. Joe Gamer. This is Military Action Game. It's going to be our 9th Bravo session. Things are going to change after this one. Tomorrow night we are having session 10 with the other group, but then we're gonna do things a little differently when we come back in August. Actually, it was when we'll be back the next time. So let me introduce my players and have everybody say hello and introduce their characters. You good with starting with you, Mar Hockman?
Good evening. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. So I said, are you good to start?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So let everybody know who you're playing and say hello, sir.
I am playing as Airwave, who... Well, I started out as someone who is more of a communications and intelligence specialist, and ended up getting enhancements that make me super strong, and actually somewhat better at melee combat than most ranged combat. Oh well.
Each of you have your skills, and that's how it works. Anything you want to shout out or add this week, sir? Watch the channel or?
Well, I'm actually currently co-streaming this on YouTube, so if anyone wants to watch that.
Cool. All right. So you can post a link in the chat if you want, but or are we already linked? All right, we got a Katie Robbins. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Hello all. I'm Katie Robbins. I am I am a. Uh,
I think your mic's still a little low, Katie.
oh, why is it doing this stupid thing? Hmm.
You okay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Barely.
It's still the same as it was before, Mother.
Yeah, you want us to come back to you?
Uh,
Oh, that sounds
I
better.
have the mic volume at full.
There it goes.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah,
There
now
we go.
Okay, so I'm on. This is apparently the first time I connected my headset to this computer because I got my replacement computer, and guess what? The replacement computer does the exact same thing. Ha! Proven HP flaw. But anyways, that is besides the point.
besides,
Um,
yes.
yeah. So I'm a queer romance author. Tonight I am playing Patches. She is the leader of this ragtag group, and she is also a medical doctor um, and a hand-to-hand combat badass all around. So she's a former Delta Force Marine. So
Reinforced recon. Yep.
yeah, I said Delta Force Marine.
Well, you were on the company Delta on military action group. Same. So it's all good. Anything you want to shout out or add this week?
No.
Okay. We'll pop up.
Sorry, I'm.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. We'll pop the emo kid up there. What's up, Jay?
Nothing much. Well, first things first.
Nothing special to talk about today. Are you sure?
Oh no, there is. But let me do the introduction first. So, first things first. I am Jay. I am playing Day in Order. If it's not obvious by the little ears I have, and I run shit over and drive shit.
And now bite shit.
And bite shit because I have order. The other thing that has changed from the last game to now is I am now engaged to my boyfriend, so now fiance. For everyone else out there.
Well, congratulations.
And I am still in school for cybersecurity, if people forgot from last time. Not to brag, but I have a 99.5 in that class because I only got 199 and the rest are 100. So, not to brag, but
Loving the new headset. It really stands out. All right. Anything else you want to shout out this week?
nah.
All right, we'll pop Jason up there sins so I can get you actually up there with the credits. For some reason, the comments are getting in the way of me popping you up there. Maybe this
Technology is being stupid. It's okay.
It is being stupid right now. All right. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. That should work. All right.
Top of the morning, you beautiful bastards.
No, I believe Patches is the Irish.
Yeah, last time
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Everybody's Irish and they got a few beers in them. Anyway, I play Shadow Flare, who's an infiltration and explosives expert. And yeah, that pretty much covers that.
Anything you want to shout out this week?
Not really.
Not really.
Just doing tattoos. I do a lot of tattoos. I'm working on this shit right here.
Check out his Instagram. What's that? What's your Instagram?
I can't really see it. It's like anime, but anyway, it's pretty sick. I like it.
What's your Instagram handle?
Jason's with a Z Inc. INK. Jason's Inc.
Jason's Inc. All right, with the sins with a Z.
Yeah.
Okay. We're still waiting on Lucas. So, who would like to give us a recap of last time's game? Nobody volunteer once.
I'll be like, pretty screwed at the end there. Yeah.
Does anybody remember? All right. Well, you were on a deviant hive ship. You were fighting your way through it. Sins did some scouting on his own and ended up finding the deviant mother. Everybody joined up with Sins after a massive battle with all these deviants all throughout the ship. And then the deviant mother zapped everybody with some kind of telepathic blast and was just messing up everybody's day like this. Okay, so that's where we're at. You guys were all succumbing to telepathic blast. And what I'm going to have everybody do as soon as Lucas gets here is make a mental resistance roll. But before we do that, I want to shout out our friends in the chat here. We have got Just Laws in the house. Our Supernova. Hello, Supernova. It's good to see you. We have a Cool Gamer in the house. Hello, Cool Gamer. He's on his Cool Gamer 2 channel. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm going to shout out Lucy, Rascal Lucy, Renee, who's not here today at the moment. At least I don't think so. But they grabbed a membership, and we appreciate that. So check out our memberships, and anything you want to do to help us out, that would be great. Well, look at this. We got a Lucas in the house. So Lucas can
Don't just
be embarrassed because now he's on the screen. He doesn't know he's on the screen. And I don't know if Lucas can hear us. Can Lucas hear us? Hello, Lucas.
It's coming, Lucas.
Are you okay there, Lucas? Can you hear me, Lucas?
Earth to Lucas.
I don't think he can hear me.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. So what's up? How you doing? You all right?
I can hear.
So why don't you tell everybody who you're playing and say hello. He froze. Oh, he's not having a good day, is he? Yeah, he looks like he popped out again.
What?
Exactly what. I'm gonna do this. All right. So while Lucas is getting his computer stuff together, I can play a song for you guys that I wrote for this game. So, guys,
Called You're Fucked? Is that what it's called? That's what seems like what's going on.
What was that, Jay?
I
Jason?
said called You're Fucked. That's what seems like what's going on.
Oh, okay. Now this one's called Edge of the Void, and it did really well.
So. I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it basically sums up your situation. So let's watch Edge of the Void while we wait. Hey, Kenneth Bird's in the house. Hey, Kenneth, good to see you. I'm gonna pop a song on here while we're waiting for Lucas to get his computer stuff together, and
there it is.
Say hi to Kenneth in the chat. There, Jay used German. Oh, okay, I see.
No, thank you. I'm Korean, thank you very much. I will suck at that.
See, now, what really makes this confusing is his entire life I've called Jason Jay. So, so we got a J and a J over there. JJ. You want me to use a British accent? I can't do British accent very well. I can do Scottish. I can do Irish, but English not very well. Not prim and proper English. No.
Takes a bit of practice.
It takes a bit of practice, yes.
I mean, if all else fails,
I've been doing a lot.
J2.
I've been doing a lot of voices. So, yeah, you got to get your head into the mindset of your character. Sometimes you can't.
Right.
Sometimes you
can't. Yeah, no, I run shit over. That's my goal in life.
All right, so here's Edge of the Void, and we will hopefully Lucas will get his act together, and we'll get started here.
fire. Echoes scream like a choir. Shadows twist in the red lit halls. No mercy in these metal walls. Edge of the void where we stand. Fighting death with broken hands. No retreat, no way back home. On this ship we die alone. Breathing smoke, blood in the air. Alien whispers everywhere. Gravity shifts, the floor won't stay. Time itself just slips away. Edge of the void where we stand. Fighting death with broken hands. No retreat, no way back home. On this ship we die alone. The engines hum with a deadly tone. Screams of the lost cut through the bone. The stars don't shine, they turn to black. This ship's a grave, no coming back. Edge of the void where we stand. Fighting death with broken hands. No retreat, no way back home. On this ship we die alone.
Right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. You're still working on getting.
Fucking Christ. Did you even listen to that fucking thing? If I didn't think things were bleak before him.
I know, huh? Yes. You guys are going to have fun tonight.
Yeah, we're going to die, apparently.
I don't have a lot of images for you tonight, but we're going to be doing a lot of theater of the mind, and that kind of makes it, worse. Hello, I am Legend. Welcome into the chat.
You see, I sure fucking hope we don't die.
Is that one of you guys, or is that?
Listen to the song.
I know you guys have other handles that you sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, so.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that you?
No, that's not.
I'm
me.
Legend is new. Well, welcome, I'm Legend. Good to have somebody new pop in. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping into this game here that has been going on for. This is the 9th session. You know who I am, and who I am. All of you do. Okay, all right.
Guessing game now? Okay,
That's all cool.
Right in the chat. That looks.
It's all good. Let me get some tunes on in the background, and I'll get us rolling here. I think Katie is helping Lucas, so that kind of takes 2 of the players out of the action.
Yeah.
I don't really want to start till they pop back. That's a little too loud.
I was about to say, that's a little loud.
Well, I had it set up for the intro.
Lies.
But, now it's too low. There we go. I got some music for tonight. Take a look at your image.
I think it's Jess.
I think it's Jess.
I said it like 5 minutes ago, but
I thought it was
I
Jess.
was muted.
But,
You see, I'm blind as fuck and I can't see.
is that a different channel, or is that? Let's play the guessing game now. It's definitely not. It's definitely not the channel. They're laughing. Okay, all right. Well, you don't get a blue wrench, so I know who you are.
Yeah, I just can't see, but my assumption would maybe be Jez, if all else.
Can Lucas hear us, Katie, or
No, he can't. He's almost online. He should be on in a second.
all right? So I'll hold up. So apparently this is our supernova in disguise. So what I will do is I will do this. Our supernova fills at home. There is your blue wrench, supernova. All right, so you guys are. I guess you guys can make your mental resistance rolls, and we can get things rolling. So everybody roll 20-sided, and I will get your roll here as I call you out.
Open way to start the session.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jay, what's your roll?
And
And you got to roll for order.
4.
What's that?
I got a 4. Give me a second for
Okay.
order.
Well, then you're fine. What about order?
2.
A 2 for order? Okay, so you're fine on all counts. We get an override in here. We got an override in here. Can you hear us, Lucas?
Hello.
All right, we'll get you up here. Go ahead and roll your 20-sided for mental resistance roll. When it gets you, I'll pop you up and you can say hello to everybody.
Okay. Just let me take my dice out of the bag.
Airwave, what did you roll?
9.
9. Okay, so Airwave. Airwave, you are at mental resistance roll. You can spend 2 action points if you like.
Sure.
Yeah, so that was a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so patches,
4.
4, you're good. Override, what did you roll?
6.
6. You can spend an action point.
I'll do that.
Okay. Shadow Flare, what'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 6. My bad.
A 6. Okay, you could spend 2 action points. Okay, so
Okay.
you guys, do you spend the 2 action points, Shadow Flare?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. You guys are not incapacitated, but you're unable to think of anything else with this mental blast. So you're not reeling on your knees or anything, which is what it wanted to do when it first hit. And so you're like resisting it and trying to overcome it. And then Miashkin, formerly Airtight from G.I. Joe, busts out with his sniffer, his weapon, and just blasts her with this gas. And it kind of incapacitates her. And then her mental blast just slowly dissipates. And then the ship just suddenly goes still. And you guys feel the inertia of the ship's coming to a sudden halt. So everybody roll me a feat of agility to see if you remain on your feet. How does that sound? And then we'll get to override. Say hello.
Is that a D20 again?
Alrighty then. The
Yes,
feet for your feet.
Feet is two percentile dice. 2 feet
Okay.
2 dice for a feat. 1 for a check. 2 feet, 1 check.
Dice per feet.
Yes.
Do I have to roll for day and order?
Yeah, you have to roll. Yeah,
Okay.
Order's fine actually. Order's the dog.
Okay.
Is it over or under?
It's under your percentage. Yes. So what did Day? Day, what did you roll
A 4.
on percentile dice?
Yep.
Okay, you're good. Airwave,
3.
you rolled lot 3.
Yep.
You're way good. Patches.
I rolled 67, so I think I would have to spend 4 action points to make it.
7, yeah, well, you can only spend 3 at a time, so that's out of your
Exactly.
range. So yeah, you basically are knocked to the ground by the sudden stop of the ship. It caught you off guard, at least. But you guys were reeling from a mental blast anyway. So. Override, what did you roll?
0.
Oh my goodness.
That's bad.
Yeah. You
R.I.P.
you get flung so hard you hit the wall, and you need to make me a feat of vitality on top of that. Shadow Flare, what did you roll?
43.
43. Oh, so Shadow Flare is really good. He's just yeah. You guys are all you're all good except for Patches who is getting themselves up. But Override slams into the wall. What did you roll on your feet? Override.
I do not remember what dice.
Percentile dice, sir. Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
1.
So you roll double lot, and then you roll 0-1 on your next roll.
There you go.
Yes.
So yeah, you hit the wall, and you're like, oh wow, this you're fine. That didn't bother you. Just picking yourself up.
We're covered by the best recovery.
Yes, you do have 3 chat points that you can spend, but everybody had plenty. You're welcome to give people chat points if you want. And that's up to you. We're just going to award you guys action points.
Okay, is it my settings or is there chat overriding like Shadow Flare's picture?
There's chat overriding.
No, it is.
Yes.
All right, so Lucas, would you like to say hello, sir, and tell everybody who you're playing?
I'm Lucas. I'm playing Override, and my birthday was 3 days ago. So
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday for 3 days ago.
Good for you.
I say here. So that would be the 12th of June.
Good job for getting a year closer to death.
Okay, so guess what?
And it was his 16th birthday.
You just outed yourself for your birthday, and so now you are on my calendar
I don't really
for next year. So I will do some picking on Lucas next year.
Hey, I don't care as long as you don't get too weird.
I don't pick on people on their birthday. I just shout them out.
Next
Get it. Lucas is 16, which means I'm turning 19, which means I'm getting old. Ew.
Hey,
You aren't old.
you're not 20 yet.
What?
I'm getting older.
Oh my god.
You're all getting older. Alright, I'm gonna do this. So
I mean, getting older beats the alternative. So
You're barely out of diapers. What are you talking about?
since
I'm not that much of a baby.
that'll work. Happy belated birthday, Lucas. Yeah, it's from Jess and from I Am Legend.
Hey, at least you finally got that the
I
chat
know
thing
it's
down there.
death, so it's not that bad as death.
Yeah, I do have a happy birthday song, but I will play for you on Friday. So, yeah, I would have played for you on Friday if I'd known it was your birthday.
It was Thursday for my birthday.
Yeah. Okay, so
Friday.
now the music is too loud.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, all right, so the ship is deathly quiet as Patches and Override pull themselves up off the deck and stand up, and you guys are orientating yourself. You're kind of stunned. Myashtin goes around and hands each of you a little case of cartridges. He says, add this to your ammo. It'll clip right on the back of your bullets.
Done.
This will prevent the telepathic signal from affecting them, which means they won't be able to get orders from their boss. Technically, shuts them down like they're robots. And then he looks at Patches and he says, "That's what I do."
Okay.
You remember last time you were asking him what he does.
I was?
Yeah, you said,
I don't
what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do on a team?
Oh yeah, because we were going back and forth with the goobers we were doing. That's right.
Then he tells you, when we were here with my group last time, I got him out. There are pod bays. However, we don't know where the hell we are, so we need to figure that out first. So there's got to be some kind of place where we can figure out how they map, and their mapping room or whatever. I'm not a navigator, so I
get Prometheus here.
Then he looks at Dan. Maybe you know.
is she dead?
He says, no, she's not dead.
Okay, how long do we have before she wakes up?
I don't know. Last time it was just a couple hours. She may have.
Oh.
I still got my radar. Can I see anything like that that would look different from the regular, like, holding rooms or anything?
Right now, your radar, everything is looking cold and shut off to you.
Oh, shit.
Would Order be able to see how much longer, possibly, or at least be able to see if she's gonna wake up soon? With him being orthogonal?
Order doesn't. Yeah, he can't smell any. When she's gonna wake up. Right now,
Can we kill her?
that is an option on the table, and we've thought of that.
Hey, let's go fucking him. Kill the bitch.
I don't know if we want to kill her though, because
Yeah.
My team opted not to do that because we decided that she is the heart of this ship somehow, and that might mean that by shooting her, we might not be able to get the ship moving again.
yep, that's what I was thinking.
But we could be wrong. That's just a theory. It's your call. It's your team. So if you want to shoot the bitch, I'm all for that too. Like Coxie's shotgun.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be stranded out in the middle of here if she's in charge, or if she's like if she's making the ship alive and we kill her. Who's to say we won't be able to get back? We might be stuck here until we run out of air.
Who's to say we get back if she's still alive? She controls everything.
Somebody popped out.
R.I.P. Mom.
Yep.
Oh well.
She'll pop back.
We could lock her up. Lock her in a case, lock her up so she can't get to us.
We tried to move her last time and we couldn't do that. She is ensconced in whatever this thing is. It's all attached to her.
Say we blow her up.
Yeah, she's all attached to everything here. She's like attached to the entire system. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it.
Say we blow her up.
How many of you have bioorganics? Maybe one of you can control the ship. Yeah, that's an interesting question.
I mean, I
That's
drive
exactly.
shit. I can drive and fly shit, so
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Dang.
I think we need to find a place where they can do his thing and fly us home.
Okay, what was that again? Excuse me, sorry.
I said I think we need to find the controls so that they can figure out how to fly us home.
Plugged into the back of the Queen there, that's the controls.
It might very well be.
I would not be
Works.
surprised.
Maybe we could just cut off her head a little bit, and maybe that will just
Cut off her head a little bit.
a little bit.
I think
That's her main weapon.
Internally decapitate her so she's still alive, but she can't
We don't
do
know
shit.
that it would kill her. That's what I was thinking, but
The question here, though, is whether it's going to cause the ship to malfunction if we do that.
wasn't there like a
Well,
bot somebody had that prevented signals?
What if previous to her threatened it?
that was a coma who is not on our team anymore.
Damn it!
Here's a better picture.
Fuck.
Like I said, she's attached to everything around her.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Override can figure out how to lock her out of the system or start the system. I think that's what we should do. See if Override can get the system going again without her, and then if that's the case, then we can kill her.
How long have we got while she's incapacitated? Nobody knows, right? So
Right.
Couple hours last time, right?
Yeah, but like I said, these things adapt very quickly.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah, well, right now, I don't know. Alright, if we don't kill her, her minions are gonna be coming after us, right?
They will definitely come
Exactly.
back to life. That's for sure. Right now, everything's going to be quiet.
So right now we're stranded without an army after us. We could just be stranded, or with an army after us. We could just be stranded without one. We should cut off her head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Let's kill her, and then we can figure out how to get home afterwards.
Yes.
Good idea.
We're killing the bitch.
All right. Bastion's like, I'm down.
I'm more than down. Let me kill someone.
Anybody like explosive shells?
I was just gonna cut off her head.
I can get ordered to do that.
Now she goes, wait a minute. Shadow Flare. We've worked together before. But you were Firefly at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a time where we had to take out, if I remember right, a polar bear.
Listen,
Where's the best place to plant the explosives on a giant
right
living
there, on her neck.
bear? All right.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Well,
You know
Well,
what Jennifer's doing.
I think while you two are doing that, I think we should take Override back to the server room and see if we can get him into the system.
Nissa does
And
not
get him
have a
restarted.
TARDIS.
Yeah, no, me and Shutterflare just try and kill the thing while everyone else goes and try and does some hacking bullshit.
Well, look, even if she's the brain of the ship, she's definitely not the power source. She can't be both. So we can power it back up, or it'll stay powered up regardless. We'll
Yeah.
figure-
She might be the brains, but we have
Alright.
5 of them here.
So
Can I
you
just
and
explain the order?
you and me, Ashton, hop up there and start planting explosives on her. You notice he's very adept at setting charges and that kind of shit.
My kind of guy.
Most people forget that one of his specialties is ordnance. What he does. All kinds of ordnance.
Right. My kind of guy.
You guys pop back down and he's like, be my guest.
Boom.
Blow her up, her head blows up. I wish I had an AI image of that, but I really didn't think you guys could kill her.
Yeah, fuck that.
You can go. You can make them real quick.
You didn't think we were gonna kill her?
I did not. I thought you guys would be too worried about not being able to get
Yeah.
home.
No.
No,
Good that I'm here. If we
killing her.
can blow it up, it will be blown up.
It will be blown up.
If we can, it will.
Perfectly set the charges, everything. Her head just popped up and just blew up and exploded, hit the ceiling, fell back down, splattered all over the floor, and her body just went limp.
Perfect.
Huzzah.
Does anything happen to the ship?
Ashton just puts his fist out for a fist bump, man. But yeah.
That's beautiful work right there, my friend.
Okay. Now, immediately, the ship kind of lights back up and comes back to life. And you hear the thousands of voices around you screaming, angrily and in pain. Arrgh!
Those poor guys. All right, well.
Okay, that's 1,000 bad things wanting us dead. That's what we have to say.
Well, they were gonna come back alive anyways.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
That's okay. Shadowflare has fucking explosives, and I have
Yeah,
me
well,
in order.
me and Airtight, but regardless, there's only one door, and we don't know if this room is going to do what we want it to do. That is the
Fair.
problem.
Well, Override, get to work.
Yeah.
What
Now.
do you do, all right? Airwave, do you want to hop in there and try to help?
Sure. I guess I could try helping him.
We need a port. or an
Override is
access
muted,
panel,
so
something. No, I heard him.
I know. Does Lucas know we're talking to him?
I don't know. He's muted.
Is he having a bad day?
No, he wasn't. But then he couldn't find his character sheet. Then he was having computer issues. So who knows?
We would have to find out in the other game, Jess. All right, so we're gonna say that Override is trying to do that.
Oh, he's in the bathroom.
Okay, that happened. So what are the rest of you doing?
I guess I'm gonna order everyone to protect the door at all costs. We want to, keep this.
Well, that was a good call because right as you're saying that, 4 Badoops charge into the room. Those 12-footers, the massive dudes,
Badoop
jamming into the room.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
What's going on?
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I got that. Everybody roll first strike here.
I got a 5.
Fucking dudes.
Okay,
Wait, what were we rolling again?
5, and Pat has got a 1, rolling first strike. As 4 of these bad lads run into the room.
I got 0.
Yes, please roll. Yes, hijack the doctor's TARDIS.
You're hijacking anyways, Lucas. You're trying to get into the computer system, so you ain't gonna be fighting.
Airwave, what did you roll?
Wait, which dice was it supposed to be again?
10-sided, sir.
D10?
Yeah, 10.
4.
4. Okay. All right. Override, what did you roll?
I got a 0 anyways.
So you're at 10. Okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. Shadow Flare?
6.
6. Okay. And 1. Okay. So Patches, you and the Ashton go at the same time. So who's an RPC go first? So you go first.
Who, I go first?
Yes, Patches.
Okay, so I am. You said the Badoop, right?
Yep.
Badoop, 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 badoop. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to stab him twice with my combat knife and then throw. No, I can't do that, can I? I can't make an aim strike and keep my other attacks, can I?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
So you're
I'm gonna
for the head?
Yeah, shoot him in the head.
You gonna aim for the face or the head?
Just the head,
Slight
face,
difference. So just
head.
Just general head or targeting the face?
I'm gonna shoot him in the head. I don't think it matters where in the head.
-7, so that's the general head. So -7 to the roll.
Okay, so that is with
You could
DR 22.
but I have to let you. I'll have to let you into the stream. DR 22 on a Badoop is hit.
All right, and that's with an automatic semi. With an automatic, and I need 78. Oh, those are D6s. I have exactly 7 D8.
Oh, that helps. Yay! Roll me an insight check while we're waiting.
And how? What's the multiplier?
For the head, times 7.
Yeah. So 25 times 7.
Yeah, that's dead. One dead Badoop for whoever's doing kill tonight.
1 dead Badoop and 1 dead she bitch? I don't know.
Yeah,
we did
you got the
blow.
hive mother. Yes.
Hive Mother is what she's called.
Yeah.
And
Well,
So was she their queen or just a queen?
a queen. That sucks. I was hoping the rest of them would just wander around stupidly with her dead, but I guess not.
yeah.
It kind of looks like they went into Berserk Fury mode, honestly.
That's good though. That gives me hope. That means that we can actually get the ship running again.
Yep. How much are the Badoops worth?
The dudes are worth 400. So 40. I'm sorry.
Huh?
40.
40.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was giving
And
you
how
an
Yeah, how much are the Hive Mothers worth?
To be discussed.
Oh, okay. Oh, he wasn't planning. We did something he wasn't planning on us doing.
I know how much she's worth. The question is relevancy of how you guys killed her.
Yeah. Technically, we didn't.
We compuzzled Ref.
Listen,
Oh no, that's fine. I can handle it. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's cool. I like it when shit goes sideways. That's when things are fun.
yeah.
It keeps you on your
You
toes.
gotta make shit up.
Yo.
That's the definition of fuck around and find out.
That's right.
Tried to blow or freeze my mind. I'll blow that bitch's head
Okay,
off.
so you killed him with Duke. Okay, Nashtian, he is going to try to shoot one of them with his gas canister. And he pops one in the face with one of those, and it just kind of shuts down.
Oh, nice.
Which is that this little canisters he gave you. You guys each have 6 of those. And you just clip them onto any shell. Any cartridge.
Alright.
It works.
The headshot works too.
Yep, the headshot works too, obviously. It works. It's very effective to shoot them in the head. So I don't know why. Airwave, your turn. What are you doing? Are you helping Override, or are you joining in the fight?
Okay.
I'm gonna help Override.
Okay.
Yeah, we got this.
All right. So Override and Airwave, you are looking at this mess of wires and tentacles. You're not really sure. It's just a mishmash of stuff. And there's like it looks like fiber optics to both of you, mixed in with all this guts and nastiness. So what do you guys do?
What we're looking at is basically a full body prosthetic.
Kinda. I mean, it's a headless corpse is what you're looking at. Still partially attached to the wall.
I mean, the parts here do look salvageable, so...
I don't know how that's going to help, Jess. Special weapons in my home world. I can fight in several ways. You know what? He's still gonna get her day next month. I got a day for blackjack too.
Override, don't you have that targeting software built into that eye of yours?
I forgot about that. But what should I use?
Hang on, I need to hear from Airwave. Let me get this picture off.
Well, what I was going to try to do is use telekinesis to move the pieces apart so that they're not just in a giant pile. We can separate things out to look at them
without touching them.
Yeah.
Give yourself an action point. Bravo. Okay, so that's what you're doing, and easily done. Okay, so Day, did you make that insight check?
Oh, I had an insight check?
Yes.
What now?
Yeah, you probably didn't hear me. It was during Patch's
Where did
turn.
my other dice go?
27.
My dice are magically disappearing. Hold on.
You guys going to keep on the Borderlands at home last night. I'm just still in rest mode.
I got a 9.
So that was fun. 9! Okay, so you made your insight check. So in the wall, you see the head of one of these things. And it looks like it's targeting. It's in that targeting mode. You guys have dealt with these boom boxes before.
Fucking things.
It like stuck its head through the wall and is now targeting you guys. So you notice that. So what do? It's your turn, Dave.
Kill it with fire.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Order to go bite a bitch.
The thing in the wall or one of the Badooks?
One of the Badooks.
Okay.
Does Wayne Brady have to choke?
Have Order make an attack roll. Hey, just in time. Fireballs, Christopher Works. How you doing, Christopher Works? They're in the middle of a fray right now.
Okay.
They just fireballed a deviant hive mother and blew her head off. It was awesome. And then Patchy shot somebody in the head.
Okay.
Or does Order get a hit? What'd you roll?
Am I rolling for Order again?
You
I
too,
only have
buddy.
myself.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh no. Is Order's attack roll the same as mine?
Did we establish you a sheet for Order?
Not yet, no.
Okay, so just roll a d20 because that's his combat die. He's a soldier.
Okay.
Armed forces. So he's an attack dog. That's what he does. Roll a d20 and tell me what you roll.
Okay.
Sweet, every game needs a fireball. Oh, there was a fireball. With plastic explosives and
Okay. I got a 12.
you got 12. Okay. So Order gets a hold of one of these things and bites down, okay? And then he sends a zap through its body, through his bioorganics.
Uh-huh.
He didn't know he could do that. And he actually kind of looks a little surprised, too. But
Does he kill it?
You guys don't know what kind of powers he has with his bioorganics. You guys haven't figured that out yet. But apparently he has some kind of electrical attack powers. So he sent an electrical shockwave through the Duke, and it just kind of fried it, and it's frizzling around. It's still alive, but he's got a hold of it, and he's just shaking it, its leg, and it's like shaking around, and the electricity's still going through it, and that's what you guys are seeing. So Order's got a hold of one of these Badooks, and it's quite a sight because Order's like maybe 3 feet high, and this thing is 12 feet high, and he's just shaking it around like it's a little rag doll. So there you go. That's what Order's doing. What are you doing?
I got distracted by what Order was doing to know what I'm doing.
So Dave's like, wow, that's what Dave's doing. Dave's like, yes, Order, go.
Okay, no. I'm going to use my little sniper rifle and snipe a bitch.
Okay.
I'll let Order take care of that one because I'm confident he'll kill
So you're
it.
gonna shoot that boom box in the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, where's my thingy?
It's targeting you guys, and you're targeting it now.
That's the wrong one. Where is my correct place? There's my correct place.
I'm not there. I can't help you with that.
Okay, so I got a 10 on my D10. So D20
Okay.
time.
Don't bother rolling. You're a sniper. You got a crit. You line this thing up. Where do you want to shoot it? And tell us how it died.
I want to shoot it in the middle of it.
Okay. So you aim a little low, so you go through the wall and into its center of mass.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me some damage.
Okay. Damage. Holy mother of Batman's 5d6. Okay.
All right. So
There's 4. Okay.
Didn't you just say that because they were a sniper and she got a crit, it was just dead?
It's times 3 damage. Yeah, killed it. But she wants to know how much.
Oh.
They want
Okay.
to know how much. They always do.
Okay. 4
Last
times
time, I
4.
want to know how much damage I did.
Okay. 16.
You got 16,
No. I got 20.
20, and times 3. That's 60 points of damage. So yes, with this thing, center of mass, the wall kind of expands a little bit, and this thing its head just droops down out of the wall. Dead. So boombox.
Okay.
Boomboxes are worth 20. You got one boombox down and one Badoop being tossed around by order.
And what about the other guy? I thought the other guy killed one too.
He didn't kill one, he incapacitated one so it cannot fight.
Oh, okay.
It's just standing there, inactive, basically. An open target for somebody else, maybe. Speaking of open target for someone else, Shadow Flare, it's your turn.
How many Badoops are still up?
Technically 3, but one of them's standing there not doing anything. Its eyes turned off. Like
I saw him shoot.
So there's one
there, so
incapacitated, there's one being torn to shreds by order, and there's still one attacking everybody else.
yes, yes, exactly. See now these things. You see how their eyes are glowing? One of their eyes aren't glowing right now.
Well, I go up to one of them that isn't glowing, or that is still glowing, and cut the shit out of it.
Yeah, I Am Legend has a question for you, Shadow Flare, but that's up to you whether you want to answer them.
Oh. No. I don't smoke weed. Let's see. Yeah. So DR, what is that? 21. 21 and 12.
Would be 33.
Does that hit?
Oh, that's more than a hit.
Okay, so I hit twice, and I got how many attacks do I got? I think there's 4.
Just reading Jess's comment. He just keeps going.
Okay. So I hit him. Pretty sure I get 4 attacks with my katanas.
If you're a martial artist with 4 attacks.
Yeah. Well, now I'm a martial artist. I think I'm a master, not a ninja. What is that?
So that would be 3.
Okay, so I get 3. So then you hit him 3 times. And what's the damage on those? It is 46.
Shadow Flare goes for the up close and personal.
Yeah. Well, I already killed their mom by blowing her head off, so.
You got your
Fair.
I want to look me in the eye. I want to see the light fade from their eyes.
Death. Till death do us part.
What was that? Override?
Till death does its part.
Till death does it part, yes.
6.
And, hopefully 3 or 4 pieces with 3 attacks.
Okay, so. Oh, wait. Sorry, it took me a second to find. Oh, damn.
No worries. At least you're not asking me for the damage. I'm impressed, guys. You guys getting the game. I haven't had to look up shit yet. Now that I said that, I'll probably have to look up everything.
Yep. Look, that has to be you.
The body is still controlling the ship. They don't know, Jess. They don't know. They're trying to find
That's what Override and Airwave are trying to figure out, I think.
And Airwave got all the pieces out of the way, so Override's got a clear avenue to check it out now. Depending on how they do it.
Oh.
12 and 30. So that is 40 points of damage.
40 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right. It is still alive. You have severely damaged it. You just cut right into it. It just growls, looks at you, and tries to grab a hold of you.
What's he gonna do? Pick me up and slam me on the ground like his friend did? I'll be all right.
I'll be all right. No, it misses you. You're dodging around, and it's trying to hit you, and that one misses you. That's the only one who can attack, too, by the way.
Good. Fuck that guy.
So your first battle has been overwhelming here thus far. Okay, so override.
It's your turn. Why are you in here?
There's always one. Last night it was red. All right, it's red stuff. Where did red go?
Where the fuck is red?
Okay. So what has happened?
A lot has happened. There's combat going on around you. But you guys went over. You and Airwave went over to check out the deviant mother's body to see if you could plug in and try and hack into the system. And Airwave moved everything out of the way for you. You got a clear view of what seems to be a control panel in the chest of this thing. It's
Right.
almost like she was a machine,
I plug in.
but an organic one. You know, not like a human body though. All full of wires and hoses and tentacles and weirdness. And you try to jack in. How do you do it?
I just try and find something that I can plug my keyboard into.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try to do a wireless thing. You're looking at this going, there's no jacks.
All right, I try and do wireless.
Okay. All right. So make me a feat of insight. You're trying to hack in. It's one of your things though, dude. So that's what
11?
you do. What's your
Alright.
roll?
That's 20 sided, right?
No.
Feet is the percentile dice. 2 feet for 2 dice for a feat, 1 for a check. Tentacle porn
Yay.
ensues. It could have happened. But nobody went that route, and I'm kind of glad.
Rubbed with the cords.
28.
I already had my Dosi Tsukadochi for this decade.
28.
Yep.
All right, so you have some success. You link and into something, and your HUD lights up, and there's some sort of schematic, and that alien language comes up again, and you're like, "Oh shit, I need airway."
Airway, I need your help on this, please.
All right, so that takes us to the top of the round, and Patches.
Okay,
You got one being jerked around by order. You got one that is still up and moving that was injured. You got a boombox that Day took out in the wall, and then you killed the other one. So,
all right. I'll shoot the one that Thins started,
okay.
and I'm not aiming anywhere. Just
Right, you shoot it. No, nobody. Oh yeah, that one's boom. Yeah.
yeah. So DR 30 something.
Okay, Jess. My Father's Day fantasies are now complete.
Yeah.
Tentacle forward jerking. Thank you so much for those mental images, my friend.
Oh my God.
What'd you roll there, Patches?
DR 30 something. I don't know.
Yeah, 30's a hit. Give me damage.
Okay. I rolled 4 ones on the damage, but I do 78. So, anyways, so it's like 20 points.
20 points exactly.
Yes.
You killed it.
Woohoo.
It was just
Would have
enough.
been flicked it in its fucking nose and it fell over.
Yeah.
Now I need to find the. I can't. I rolled it, and I'm like, really? 4 out of 7 were ones.
Okay, so that one that Miashin made inert last round, he pulls out his combat knife, runs underneath it, stabs it in the groin, runs underneath it, and just goes up like that, and it drops forward. He looks out the door, like as if nothing else was going on. Like another day in the park, man.
What's the sit rep out the door there, bud?
There's a shot caller, 6 more Badoobs, and something else.
How do we close this thing?
And then he looks right at everybody, smiles, and goes, I believe they have a cave troll.
Where the hell? I dropped one of my 8-sideds, and I can't find it.
How far down the hall can I chuck C4?
I know. No, Jess. I was just repeating what you said. Maybe I shouldn't do that. All right, so
This is nothing.
let's see here. That was me, Ashton. So, Airwave.
He needs me to try to figure out what the alien writing says.
Yeah, you've already translated it before. So
Okay.
for you, it's just a matter of logging into his system, and you guys are all connected through your comms and everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at it and then
So wait, is it still dark? Is my radar working now?
Oh yeah, your radar is on. Everything is alive on the ship now and moving your way, except in one area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it thermally it's very cold. Okay, so Airwave, you can get the ship going again, and you can actually turn it around and head it back to Earth. The coordinates are locked in, previous coordinates, and you can save the coordinates it's heading for as well. But that's up to you guys where you go.
We should save that, and we should go.
It has a destination.
Enforcement.
okay.
We have our heading.
Does Airway relay that?
That's up there with. Do we just
what
run
information
by
I can't-
castration? You run by castration, yes, sir. It was a run by castration.
So what information can I see about where the ship is going?
It looks like it's heading to the edge of your solar system in the Oort cloud, which is massive. It has a destination in there, and it's locked onto a planet about 3 times the size of Earth.
Okay, that sounds like something useful to know. Yeah.
Yeah, seeing as how they've been looking for that planet but never found it. But that planet also, if you get on the schematic, there's actually a small brown dwarf star out the Oort cloud as well, with several other larger bodies. Almost like another solar system within your solar system. A mini solar system with 4 of its own planets.
I think we should turn around and
Anunnaki coming.
give that information to.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of tactical information.
And that
we need
it
to
does
save.
sound like a myth come to life.
So,
Oh shit! The Egyptians and the fucking Mesopotamians were right.
Damn, Zachariah Sitchin. Anyway,
okay.
Go check it out.
you know.
Okay, so I guess this is where the deviants have been living or something.
That's your guess.
Yeah, I don't think the 5
Wait.
of us
These
can
aren't
do
the
much.
deviants. These are a whole other motherfucking. These aren't the deviants. These are different ones.
It's cool.
They're different deviants.
Yeah, they don't like the deviants just as much as we don't like them. Apparently, they don't like
Well,
us either.
there's all sorts. Anything that's not human, according to this human science, is considered a deviant. Or if it's not from Earth, that they can tell. But they have found other beings inside the Earth now, and they call those deviants.
Let's get this sucker turned around so we can bring back this data.
Yeah.
We have our own alien ship now.
Yeah.
We just gotta kill all of these aliens.
It doesn't seem like invading the enemy homeworld is a good idea at the moment. So,
You know what it does? Closing the damn door. Can we do that?
Maybe.
Yeah. We still want to kill as much of these creatures as we can before we get back to Earth.
There's people on
Well,
Earth
yes,
who help us out.
our
What are you
current
talking
main objective needs to be getting back to Earth. So,
Yeah,
whoever is trying to stop us from doing that, well,
yeah. Let's get these doors. Let's get these doors closed and turn around back to Earth. Let's do that.
So, Day, what do you want to do before we end this round?
I don't know.
Isn't there still
Order is
creatures?
still throwing this other deviant around, and there's still a Badoop still alive in there, and it's
Okay,
not
fuck it.
shaking
I'm gonna
off the
shoot.
effect of his electricity, but it's still alive, and he's playing with it like a giant chew toy.
Didn't you say more creatures came barreling into?
Oh, they're in the hallway. They're not in the room. They're approaching.
Coming.
And Ashton made the joke they have a cave troll because he didn't
Yeah.
know what it was.
But there's at least 6 Badooks with them.
Yes, and something bigger.
Something bigger than the big guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we should close the door. Kill the other Badook.
All right.
I'm gonna put explosives outside the door.
Jay
That
and
can be
Shadowflare,
what
you guys-
Order does.
Jay and Shadowflare, you haven't really had an action this combat round. Did you want to close the doors?
I want to put some explosives outside the doors before I close them.
You got
Yeah.
hold on, and you see him too. You see what he's talking about. It's a tactical group coming up now with a leader, a shot caller in the back going.
Oh, it's
giving
a
orders.
big Badook.
Yeah, and then no, there's a bigger one behind that.
We got a big daddy Badook coming. All right, well,
It's a type of deviant you
Can't-
haven't seen before.
awesome.
Can't Override just press a button?
Lots of explosives.
Okay,
I
well,
mean, yeah, but I don't know exactly what one to press. That's the thing.
yeah, well, now that Airwave has translated it, you have access to the entire system, and you realize that what's going to happen here is this deviant mother is going to regenerate.
Oh,
She's not dead.
great.
In fact, according to in the system, you don't see a way to kill her. The ship itself will just restore her to life if she's damaged or
Keep
injured.
blowing her head off. That's all right. Until we get home.
Can we? But okay, can we disconnect her completely and then?
You can try. You can also, if you do that though, then the ship won't work. She's the navigation system. She is what?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll just keep blowing her head off and get the door closed
But she is
until
not
we
the
get
engine.
home.
The engine is
Oh.
located in that area by the
Oh,
escape
of course.
pods. That's all cold.
Which is interesting.
is this a situation where all of the ship's major control functions get routed through her brain?
Kind of.
Okay, but
That's
if
good.
her brain has blown up,
Yeah, the ship isn't moving right now. So override. You can close the doors. So Patch has ordered you to close the doors. Do you do that, override?
Yeah. What?
Okay, Shadow Flare planted his explosives, and then you close the door. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, she goes, that won't hold them long.
can I use my So can we get the ship moving without her head?
Yes.
Okay, let's get the ship moving.
As far as you know, the head is there's no brain parts in the head. It's all in the body. It was kind of a focus point for things. The communication port basically was the head.
It was the access point.
But yet it's telepathic too, so it's kind of weird. It has like 6 brains. There's brains all over the place in this thing.
Oh, so it watched me blow its head off.
Yep.
Good. Fucking bitch.
From 5 other places, yes.
So just keep blowing pieces of her off while they're.
It's a slow regeneration. It's going to take this
It's
thing
going to take time. We'll get home first.
weeks, maybe, to regenerate. You're not sure. It's not like growing in front of your eyes. It's not regenerating like that.
So we'll be able to get home before she grows her head back.
But you'll have to activate the engines, which are cold right now.
Which are what?
Cold. Okay, well.
So do we have to? We can activate them remotely, right? We're not going to have to fight our way to the engine room, are we?
Okay, according to Airwave and Override, that's exactly what you're going to have to do.
That's great. It's a standalone interface.
But
Beautiful.
They are near the escape pod, so the Astro's like, that's a plus.
Yeah, we don't need to get to the escape pods. We're not going to...
You will when you get back to Earth.
Yeah, well, that...
Alright, well, what's the path of least resistance, Shadow
First
Player?
we wait till these assholes come to the door, and then we blow them up. And then we open the door and rush them. Alright, while they're fucking stunned. And that's the best way. Really.
Okay, but I meant, can you map out a path?
Yeah, I let
to
them
get
see I project it to everybody. You go this way, and that way, and this way. Anyway.
Yes. You can map out a path. That's the plan. You just have to go back through that wave of enemies outside. However, you do hear an explosion. Give yourself an action point, Shadow Flare. You're not sure if it killed anything or not. But,
That's all right. Open the door. Let's go.
All right. I'm just going to keep the same combat going.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to roll first strike again.
Nah, that's fine.
I kind of want
If you're good with that, then, I can see why Patches is good with that because Patches is sure.
I don't want to go last again.
Yep, you get to go last again.
I don't want that.
You're already in the
But
system.
you get
don't have
to
stay
see what
by-
everybody else does first. That's what I think about going last.
You actually control the ship. So you guys, Airwave and Override, let me get this straight. You guys, for sure, sent the ship heading back towards Earth, correct?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
once the engines are activated, the ship will turn around and head back to Earth.
Should, yes.
You guys have to activate the engines.
Right.
Can any of the minions override those directions, or do we need to leave someone here? Because I don't think we want to leave anyone here.
No, you really can't leave anyone here. And as far as you know, according to the ship schematics, she's the only one who controlled the ship.
Okay, cool.
According to Override and Airwave, she is the only one. There is an alternate source of control, but it is inactive right now. You don't know where it is on the ship or what it is.
I am going to try to dominate all of these things that are still alive.
Well, you step out in the hall. There's 6 more Redupes. There's a shot caller. You do see something that now that you're in the hallway, 1, 2, 3, blast off. Here you go. That Shadow Flare and the accident you see. There's like 12 of those little boom boxes that keep popping in and out of the walls. Looking, ready to make their shots, and then there's the massive thing in the background.
All right.
It looks something like this.
I'm gonna try to control that and all the boombox, or not boomboxes, all the badoops.
You guys think you've encountered one of these once before, but not at this size. Now you're getting a closer look at it. It looks like one of those smart troopers that you guys captured back when Banger got killed.
Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, but this one is like 30 feet tall.
Jesus.
All right. So I'm gonna try to use my mental domination on him. I can get up to 17 guys. So but he's going to be the primary guy I try. And
All right.
then hopefully all the Badoops. And you said what else was there?
Like I said, there's 6 Badoops. There's like 12 boom boxes. There is a shot caller. One of these gals.
Okay,
Maybe,
so
maybe even the one you encountered when you first walked into the ship. They all look alike to you.
all right, so I'll try to control the big guy, the shot caller, all 6 Badoops, and then that's 8. So I can do 9 more. So I guess I'll try to get all the most of the boom boxes.
If you get this dude and the shot caller, they're the ones giving the orders. So
Yeah.
we'll start with those. So what you need to do is you need to make contact. So you got to make your feat of intellect.
Okay. Yeah. Feat of intellect.
And if you make that, then they get a mental resistance roll to try and override your control.
What is my intellect feat?
Let's say
Um,
like 40%.
Okay, I rolled 50. Can I spend 2 action points?
You may.
Okay, I'm actually spending action points this time.
Yes, sir.
It happens.
Okay, so then I made it.
All right. For Mr. Shot Caller, no, you've got him under control. The one actually giving the orders. But for the dude in the back, no, he just barrels on through, and the rest
Okay.
of them, by association, you kind of shut down the rest of them in the hall because the shot caller is the one giving the orders, and they were all kind of looking to the shot caller, waiting for orders, and then the shot caller.
Okay,
Tell him to attack the big guy.
that's what I was gonna do. I'll have him attack the guy that I didn't control.
All right. So before that happens,
All right, and I let everybody else know that I have control over this guy, quietly, so the other guy doesn't hear.
okay. Nasty was about to shoot one of me, though. Oh, okay. All right. So, Airwave, what are you doing in this situation?
I don't really need to do anything more with the computer at the moment, do I?
Nope.
We're all headed to the engine room now.
Yeah, so I guess I'll be going that way. And keeping an eye out for any sort of nasty surprises waiting for us, because we already know that we've pissed off the entire crew of this ship. They're probably going to all come and try to kill us.
That would be the general idea, yes.
Yeah.
They just don't happen to know where you are. That's the downside. They have nobody directing them, really.
Yeah, so, shooting any of them that figure it out seems like a good idea. So I'm going to keep an eye out to see if there's any enemies that pop up.
All right, so you are on alert. Jay, in order, what do you want to do? Dave finished off that other Badoop in the room and is now happily following you guys. Order. That's what Order did today.
Okay.
Order's with you guys now, happily going. So you guys get credit for 4 Badoops in that other room and one boom box total so far. However, you just mentally controlled a shot caller, so you get a shot caller as well. And a shot caller is worth. Really? I'm going to say 50.
I don't know what I want to do.
Okay, so you're just going along with the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Shadow Flare?
I'm going after the big guy.
Okay, what are you going to do? They're attacking him too now. They're all the enemies are now getting ready to unload on this dude too.
Okay, is there anybody that's not attacking the big guy?
Yeah, but he's kind of hiding and looking around the corner. You see one of these.
Yeah, I go kill it.
Okay. All right, so you see a Windhopper.
Am I close enough to hit it though? With my katana?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh, there's a shot collar. I'm sorry, the shot collars are worth 60.
What is that? AR.
You know, the windhoppers, in the air, they're pretty powerful, but you don't know what they're like on the ground.
Oh, we're about to find out. I can remember what my damn thing is. There we go.
Now, you guys, get to the grand picture of this. These are circular. You're like inside a tunnel. These hallways are always all circular, and it's like a good 40 to 50 feet tall. So there's a massive space that your guys are moving through.
That's why.
What do you already hit, and what are you attacking with there, Shadow Flare?
My katanas, and the DR I hit was fucking 21. Was the low one.
Okay, zip over there, and like a little hornet, man, this thing just zips out of your way. You miss with that attack.
Well, I have 3 attacks.
It is now ready to attack back.
Okay.
It's actively engaging you.
Okay. Well, I have 3 attacks.
Yeah, I know. Waiting for the other two.
You are 14. What's 14 and 17?
14-7 would be 21. Blackjack.
No, not 7. 14 and 17.
Okay, so it'd be 31.
So that's what I hit.
That's a hit.
I hit him twice.
All right. Give me damage.
All right. And each one is 3d6. So the first one is 14. 6. 24 plus 8. So 32 points.
32 points and still alive. All right. Is that you? Okay. All right. So, there you go. It attacks back. I'll do that first, since we're already on that. And basically extends out its arms into sharp points, almost like
Praying
liquid
mantis.
metal, like a praying mantis.
Yeah.
Misses you with one, but tags you with another one. I roll a 20. Back to find 11.
Okay.
Hang on just a minute, guys. This is kind of important. It's a phone call. Bow, 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 bow.
Bam.
Yeah, that was a bit unexpected.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I lost a D8.
Well, what of my 68s?
No, I don't need one of your 68s. I need to find my D8, and Ryan couldn't find it. So I have a bunch of others I can dig out if I need to, but who knows? I don't think Ryan looked very well. 'Cause, you know,
It's Ryan.
yeah. Blast off! What are we blasting off, Christopher Works?
Team Rocket? I don't know.
Team Rocket.
I mean, Team Market seems unlikely, but
That was a while ago. Okay.
Let's go trouble.
So,
Make it.
yeah,
No.
that's actually 16 over, so that's going to be double damage. You take 28 points of damage.
Ow.
Good thing you have your bioorganic.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be
It's
dead.
got one of its arms just like stuck right through. I'm gonna say, what an 8-sided.
Okay.
Let's not say. Let's find out. Right? Let's use this chart.
7. I got
That was for you guys to fly home. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, but.
Oh, well, I was just trying to keep it from having dead air
That phone
anyway.
call was my mother-in-law. She was all right. So what did you roll here, Jason?
7.
7. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now roll the 8-sided again.
4.
4. Okay. That is your left leg, and it held your thigh with one of its arms.
Ow.
It went right through.
Ow. Looking like fucking Johnny on Starship Troopers, you son of a bitch.
You might be needing a medic.
Medic.
Nope, I'm out.
You cannot push the trigger if you disable its hand.
That's right.
Medic!
That was awesome and fucked up at the same time. I love that.
It sure was.
All right. So now the big guy, all these guys are unloading on this big dude, and he does one thing. He chants, and this glows, emanates out from him, and just repels his brethren. That's his action. So they're trying to get to him, and he's just like, no. And it looked very magical. Like
All
he
right.
cast the spell. All right, so override. What are you doing?
Okay. Okay. So, is there anything
Kill the
there?
big dude. There's a wind hopper over there that has just impelled Shadow Flare. You guys see it now?
Oh.
But a bunch of the
No.
enemy are trying to attack the big dude. And then there's you. What are you doing?
I go over to Shadowflare to help him.
Okay. Attack the wind hopper.
Yep. With my
Alright.
shocking brass knuckles.
Make your action, and then Day and Airwave, if you want to do something, you can still do something. You haven't done anything.
Okay. So,
Day is here. So, did you hear what happened with the guy blasting
Not
them?
really, no.
Okay.
I'm laying on the floor to the back.
Oh. So Day doesn't know what's going on because they're not at their desk.
They were distracted by Order being all happy. Oh, yes, they gave Order a treat and then looked around and went, what the fuck?
Yeah, because pretty much.
Well,
Since dog has
I-
been our home, that is then it. I'll be talking to Ben, and then the next minute Ben will be distracted by dog, and then it'll be like they'll look around like, what happened? When you have a dog, it is your life. Shadow Flare impaled by tentacle. Yeah, there you go again.
It wasn't
Okay.
a tentacle, damn it.
It was an arm. It was an arm. Go ahead, Override. I'm sorry.
I am nobody's
I-
bitch.
The Windhopper are going to attack with my shocking brass knuckles. So,
Hey. So you're gonna hit it with your shocking brass knuckle. Roll me 20-sided and tell me what you roll.
a 6.
A 6. You're pretty sure that the electrical discharge would go through the creature and into Shadow Flare at this point.
Yeah.
So it's up to you whether you still want to do it. I just wanted to make sure it occurred to you.
It's
Hold
fair.
up, wait a minute.
I almost blew
I
him
could
up.
do up to 4 attacks.
Yes.
So I could do a shocking brass knuckles to test that there. Then if it does shock him, I go to my karambit and just start stabbing.
Oh, you know that it will shock him. This thing's arms are metal.
Okay, yeah, no, then I can do my karambit instead of my shocking brass knuckles.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Somebody.
Kill the damn thing. I'll be all right.
Okay, my attack die. How about that is a D10. So. Okay, I'm doing 4 attacks, so I need to roll 4 of them.
Okay, I back.
Okay. So Patches, you notice that Miashin pulls off his backpack and takes out some device and starts screwing it to the end of his sniffer.
Alright,
Okay.
first roll, 10. Second roll, okay, just for the combat die roll, I got a 10, a 5, and 2 2s, so.
Are you rolling a 10-sided?
Yeah.
So the 10 is definitely a hit. The 5 and the 2 2s are missed, but you win the 2-2 award for the day.
Well, did you add your AR to that, Lucas?
Oh, my AR. My AR.
Your AR is 28, my man.
Oh, it's 28.
If your attack rating is 28, then you would have hit with the 5 as well, but we need to back that 10 up.
So I gotta do the same exact dice again?
Yeah, roll a 20-sided to back it up, and then we'll add that to your roll, which would be 38 to whatever you roll.
Well, I backed my 10 up with a 8.
On a 20-sided.
Yes.
Okay, so he's 38 and 8 is 46. Should be 16 over, which would be double damage. So. Oh wait a minute, you're considered a master,
Yeah.
so that would be times 3 damage.
So do I just kill it, or?
No,
Yeah.
you gotta roll 2d4 and add 12 to it, and then multiply that by 3.
He did, but I'm gonna make him roll the damage in it.
Okay, so how much did you say the original was?
Wait, how much
What?
damage did it have already?
Yeah.
A lot.
Not the original damage, but what I rolled before I did the
Hey,
2d4.
you get a minimum of 13 points, 2d4, so that's 14 points per hit, times 3 damage. You're going to at least do
Well, I did a double
42
4.
points of damage.
I
You,
rolled
So
five.
you totally
so
killed
you rolled max damage.
it. You totally killed this thing, okay? You cut it apart, and now its leg is still, its arm is still through Shadow Flare's leg, but now it's dead.
Oh, sorry, Shadow Flare. At least I killed it.
It's okay. These things are nasty.
So Airwave, did you want to do anything before we go to the combat round?
Anything? Any
Oh.
enemies that haven't been killed yet?
The big guy, the smart trooper.
Oh, What exactly is he doing right now?
This round, he repelled his brethren from attacking him. He basically created an energy barrier around himself out of nothing. You're not registering any kind of energy source that you recognize.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm going
massive
to
butterfly.
I believe this comment
Experiment.
is Airwave
and test to see if this barrier is capable of repelling microwaves.
It's a
microwave.
magical. It's a magical.
You're gonna hit it with the
butterfly.
mazer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since the only thing around him is other bad dudes.
It's okay.
It's
Say
a
hello
good-
to my girlfriend.
Okay, make your combat roll.
Which dice is that
This
again?
one, you're basically aiming, so you're trying to the shock
Oh,
collar.
wait. I roll a d8 for that, don't I?
Matter
I
rate.
roll a 5. I rolled a 5.
Roll a 5. Okay, and on a D8. So
Yep.
what is your attack rating with that weapon, your AR?
I I don't remember how. I don't remember how those are calculated.
It's
I
I
gotta
have it
Up actually,
written down.
I can actually. I'll have to open a file. It's all good, buddy. I can do that. Okay.
How big is this guy's? How big is the thing going through Shadow Flare's thigh? Is it like giant?
It's probably about 4 inches in diameter. So it is. If it's removed, just taken out, he will bleed out pretty quick.
Yeah. So
As a
I
medic,
think,
you know he needs some help.
yeah.
Your attack
Well,
rating with laser is 11.
Just cut it off, but we keep his leg. We cut off the insect part, right? And don't remove it, and just fix it that way.
Yeah, that's the plan. But it's
No,
metal.
I think Shadow Flare is probably the best one equipped to cut off the things with his katana.
Yeah, I think the medic should know what they're doing. So anyway, it's 11 is your attack rating with the mazer. So
I
with
got
the
a rocket
five,
time.
you hit DR16. You easily hit the barrier of this thing. You were kind of testing it to see if it would go through. It goes through. It's like nothing this thing has ever encountered before. The microwave. It's basically experimental weaponry to us right now. And only humans would think, hey, let's cook it from the inside out.
Yes.
So yeah, it failed its resistance roll. So yeah, you give me damage with your mazer, and it's not doing so well.
Actually, that comment you made about only humans would think of this reminded me of the fact that the entire idea behind the mazer was that it's something that you can use to cook electronics from a distance.
Yeah.
It also happens to kill living things too. But
it just happens to kill living things. Yeah.
So my question is, if I go and concentrate on Shadow Flare, am I going to lose my connection with this guy?
Nope.
Okay.
You can. It's kind of like a subconscious thing. You've already controlled them. You've told them what to do. They're doing it.
Okay, cool.
If they try to break the control, then we have to make some checks. But they haven't had a reason to do that yet. Yeah, the other thing you got to realize is these things are ordinarily directed by a single source. So it's like, to them, the deviant mother just told them to do this.
Right? Yeah.
They don't really, they're not recognizing where the telepathic communication is coming from, really, at this point. You basically have convinced them, I'm the deviant mother, attack them, So, what's the damage there, Airwave?
all right, that's 5d6.
Yep.
Let's see here. Forgot to roll that.
Oh, excuse me.
I got 12 total.
Well, so it takes 24 points of damage because it failed its resistance roll. So you basically fried it from the inside out, but it is still standing. Okay. So you've damaged it, and its barrier thing gets a little smaller. Okay, so Dave, you want you in order to do something in this mess of the hallway?
Honestly, I don't know.
Is the guy's shield down now?
Not completely,
Oh, okay.
but it's not
I know.
it's not out as wide. So the other deviants are trying to push in on it now as well. So what was that, Dave?
Can Order try stealing the shield?
How do you steal a shield? It's an energy shield that's projected outward.
Oh. You see, I missed some.
It's an interesting
so-
thought.
I see where Dave's going with this though, because order can control electricity.
So Order
maybe
gets
he
the
can
hold of
suck-
it, and he can
You're gonna, but
delete
you're
it.
gonna try to have order sap its energy. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me percentile dice. Order can try. Magic missile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! Magic missile in reverse.
Yo. Because, we figured out that
Give me your
Order
magic
can control
missile.
electricity in a way. So, why not do the opposite? Take it away.
Take it away. So what'd you roll your percentile?
Marshmallow.
I got 27.
27. Order goes up and tries to bite it and just can't seem to figure out how to get a hold of it. It's a dog. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. That's basically what you ordered him to do. Get that. Fetch.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Take that shield. Steal that. Take that shield. Go get it. So yeah, he's not figuring it out. At least this round. So
Okay.
you can still do something, and then we'll get back to the top of the round.
Well, I still need to go. But did I already go this round?
So Dave, did you not want to do anything?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Patches.
Yes.
You realize that
Bro, I thought I went last.
it would be just as bad as pulling it out. So you either take care of this now or soon. That's your medical.
So my thought was to leave it in until we got somewhere.
You will not be able to walk properly with this thing in way.
Well, what I was going to have him
He's
do is I was
flipping
going to use his katanas to slice off the thing. But
I could.
that was
just
what I was
take
thinking.
You could trim it down, but that would make it harder to get it out.
Yeah.
Push it.
It's real good, dude. Trim it.
Real good.
You said it was like 4 inches wide, right?
Yeah, it's like about that big around. Yeah.
It's a big ass hole in my leg.
Okay, so I use my diagnostic scanner to see if it hit any major arteries or anything like that. What?
Make a feat of vitality, Shadow Flare. Yeah, most of the ephemeral artery it got. That's the big one in the body anyway.
Feet of what?
That is a feat of vitality. That is
I don't think.
the quickest way to die is to shoot someone in the femoral, to kill someone is shoot them in the femoral artery. They bleed out in seconds.
Yeah, 34. I made it.
Okay, so no, it is not in the femoral artery.
All right. So,
Okay.
so rip it
If
out
I'm
and
pronouncing
fine.
that damn word right. Femoral?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not a doctor. Femoral? Femoral artery. Femoral.
Memorize it.
Fem with a DH. Femoral.
Don't we have to?
I said
What's the
femoral.
one has like
All right.
We
You
had to
said
interrupt this.
Day wasn't doing anything, right?
Do you have something to cauterize it right away or something that can reconnect the arteries?
I have a laser pistol.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, you have that foam stuff. You can pull it out and fill it with the foam, and that would seal the wound.
Right. I
And
have.
you patch him up, but you're gonna have Shadow Flare. You're gonna have a -10 to everything
Great.
because you're just fucked up. I mean, this hurts really bad.
Yeah, there's a big hole.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do until I get you back to a.
You know what?
And
As long as I don't die and have
You
big
can
metal,
give him some morphine. There are things that you can do.
I don't need more negatives.
I mean, I can give you a stim,
Okay.
but
What I can do, I have
Give
bombs.
this down.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just let it bomb in your.
How long
just-
does the stim doesn't last very long though, does it?
Hours.
Okay. So yeah, I can give you a stim of adrenaline.
That'll work
So
now.
and some pain meds.
That would reduce if pain medication, but probably morphine. Just a little bit, just enough, so you don't get addicted.
Just enough to take the edge off, and then I'll give you some adrenaline so you
That
can
would
keep
reduce your
going.
penalties to -4 instead of
Okay.
-10.
Well,
that's
alright.
actually
I have a
reasonable.
bunch of
While you're doing that, you hear the action to say, "Fire in the hole!"
duck.
And I
take cover.
call
He
I
moved
called-
this thing. You
I
do what?
called Day over, and I asked Override, since he's right there too, to help pull it out so it's not as painful.
Okay, so that's what you guys are in the process of doing.
Do you want a pulley
As
or a
this thing
Yankee?
boops up, explodes above all the bad guys. There's bright little sparkly lights like firecrackers, and then little explosions all over the fucking place.
You want Yankee
pretty.
or pulley?
So pretty.
No, it's slowly so I can fill it in as you guys are pulling it out.
And he rolls over to you guys and says, "All right, we can go." I call it a popover.
Probably.
Oh. Well, we got to get Shadow Flare stable before we can go anywhere.
Just yank it out at this point.
So yeah, whatever that thing is, that shot caller, the smart trooper, he's kind of dazed and confused right now with all the crap going on, and he got mazed, and so you guys can attack him if you want. The other things are kind of stunned.
But
Well,
the
you
guy, I still have control over the one guy, right?
Yeah. Well, and by association, up to like however many others, in the group. And you stated if you went down the wrong line of which ones you wanted to do, smart trooper wise and everything. You did not get the main dude. That was it of the ones you tried to get.
Okay.
Why can't we just yank the dang thing out right now?
Yeah.
Because he will bleed out. We have to pull it out and fill it in at the same time. So that means slowly.
That's boring.
Well, whatever you do, we better hurry up.
Well,
Well,
I
we're
can-
doing it as. Anyways,
I was just going to say
Oh,
that
go.
boring is sometimes the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quick thing. Lots of pain, lots of screaming, boom, boom, medication, bandages.
Okay,
You guys are all fucking- you're limping, but you're like, let's do this.
yeah, I got you an adrenaline stim, and
Good. Let's
I'm
go.
high.
Off
With
to the cold.
with the adrenaline, yes, it's like you had a rush. You're like, let's go, come on. Yeah,
Okay.
and that had to be administered. You know where that has to be administered.
Yeah,
To the heart.
my heart.
That's gonna hurt later.
It's okay. Right now is the important part.
Yeah.
Okay, off to the cold room, right? So let's do that.
All right. So you guys meander away, following Shadow Flare's map through all of this. Now there are minor encounters that you guys have, but like I said, it's all like minor. There are little things that come out the walls here and there that just everything hates you.
except for the shock trooper, except for the one I have control of.
As far as you're concerned, this place is infested with bugs, and it's just everything all over the place. And it's like in the music video. There's just shit everywhere, and you're fighting constantly. And finally, you make your way to this cold room, and you're tired and weary, and this is what you see inside.
Motherfucker. That's why it's
Ah.
cold. Huh?
Lovely. There's 3 of them?
And there are more than 3, but
Okay.
3 that are facing the doors.
Oh, so what was that one dude called that we took care of for the kill sheet?
Smart trooper, and there were 60. I'm sorry, the shock trooper. The smart trooper, the smart shot caller is worth 60. The smart trooper, you guys technically defeated, and they're worth 70. Just a bit more. Got a ha. Okay.
And what was the thing that Wind Snapper?
Wind hoppers. Yeah. Those are not. They normally go up against your jet fighters.
And how much are those things?
I mentioned that wind hoppers are worth 20. Okay, now blame Jess Law for these because it was her idea to have the ice these things.
How much were the Wind Hoppers worth?
20.
20, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I did, we didn't kill any more boomboxes or badoops, right?
No. I did manage to get some shots of you guys going through the ship, fighting your way through, getting the Queen Mother. I got them in various, showing you all the images I got. I put these out as a gift. And this one is actually in the background. And then here you guys are. About ready to face off with these things.
Oh, fun. Well, let's get these guys killed.
Right, this is a definite new first strike.
This does not even look like a damn engine room.
Nothing looks like a ship here.
Ah!
It's all organic, yeah.
I hate it here. All right.
All right, so let me see here. Jay, what did you roll?
A 6.
Airwave?
Wait, well, what dice was I supposed to roll for this again?
10. First strike.
Okay. And of course they dropped it. 6.
6. Patches?
What? 4.
4, okay. Override?
10.
10. Okay, got a play. You're so happy about that roll for 10.
Hi, Smokey.
Shadow Flare?
Are
8.
you good, Smokey boy?
Okay. Let's see. Jay and Airway. Jay has the higher chicken. So how did that work? In order. All right. So these ice deviants attack first. And the 3 of them charge forward. One of them attacks Airway.
Oh, don't forget the shot collar's still there. I got him following us.
Oh, you had the shot caller follow you guys? Okay.
Yeah. Why not? He can help kill things.
All right. Well, he has no connection to this. I mean, these guys, obviously.
But he can still attack.
All right, Airwave. See how these things are armed with swords? They're actually more like icicles. And it hits you twice with one of these things. And you take 34 points of damage.
Ew, ouch.
At least you have your armor on.
Fucking bullshit right here, right now.
I don't know. That was totally legit override. I mean, I know you were talking about something else. We heard you. It's fucking bullshit.
Fucking bullshit right here, right
Okay,
now.
I didn't say that though.
I did.
Oh, Shadow Flare was you. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Oh.
At least I know I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. I thought it was you. I'm sorry.
It was me.
Dave. Second one attacks you.
Hit it with a hit.
Yeah,
You're being attacked.
One of these things is attacking you with basically an icicle sword.
A sword sickle.
A sword
Sword sickle.
It's a sword sickle. Yeah, we're gonna eat them later.
It's a nice brand.
Okay, one hit this time. Only one. And you take 13 points of damage.
Oh yay.
Right. Shut up. And the third one's attacking Patches. 2 hits, Patches. Yeah, let's kill the medic first. Let's do that. 17, 32 points total.
Okay.
Ouch. Okay, so that's going to take us to Patches. It's your turn.
My turn.
Yep, you roll the lowest.
All right. I am going to try to. Ooh! Oh no! I'm gonna do this. I am going to turn those ice fuckers into fire. Haha.
Kill it with fire.
Oh, and this is one of your
I
powers.
have. Yes, my elemental conversion. I can turn ice into fire.
Well,
Melt them.
you haven't tried to do that before, so make your feat of insight.
33. I made it.
All right. Well, all right. And you're going to try to affect all 3 of them?
Yeah, I think it says range 25 feet.
And you managed to affect all of them. And now you have fire deviants in front of you. Okay, imagine this, but fire.
Oh wait, they didn't
Well,
die.
Well,
Now
I
they're
think
on fire.
I stunned again.
Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do.
However, they are in an icy room, so they're not doing so hot. Things are starting to melt. So that takes us to Day.
Well, we needed the things to melt anyways, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well,
Yeah, there's 3 of these fire dudes in front of you.
Can I undo it? I have to wait till the next round to undo it, huh?
Yeah.
well, I don't think it'll be safe for Order to go after them because they are on fire now.
Order looks at you like, thank you. I didn't want to do that. I would have, but I don't want to.
No, I'm not gonna have Order do that. I'm gonna have Order just sit down, be a good little boy, just sit there. I mean, they look like
Fireball.
fireballs, so shit.
I cast fireball. Wait, wrong game.
Fireball is always the answer. You do what now, Dave? I'm sorry.
Where's your word?
Well, they're literal fireballs, so makes sense.
Oh, can my shot? Does my shot caller guy go at the same time I do, or?
Yeah. You can have him go attack when you want, but we'll do that after Dave's attack.
Okay.
You thought about it, so.
So,
Yeah,
since
man.
I have a dude on my ass, I'm gonna stab the damn thing.
Good news is they don't have any swords anymore. Those melted. So you're gonna stab it. You're gonna stab
I'm gonna
fire.
stab
Go for it.
I'm stabbing the neck.
What are you stabbing it with?
My fuck, where is it? My long knife, because that seems like the most reasonable option right now.
Okay.
Where is my dang dice? There's my dang
Again, I
dice.
can't help you.
I don't know how stabbing fire is gonna work, but
Find out.
Appreciate that.
Yeah? Well, I got a 10 with that. On my D10.
Okay, you stab fire. Okay, stop right there. You stab.
So I
the
don't
fire.
have to back it up with my
Yeah,
20?
back it up with a 20. You did damage to this thing.
I got a 20 on the 20.
Okay, so 30
Okay.
points attack rating, and that's the DR you hit. So there's your AR with your weapon.
Love that.
And then, yeah, no, the AR for that is 23. So that's like 53?
53, yeah. So that's going to be 33 over, and you are a master, so that's times 5 damage. You need the damage.
Okay, so times 5 damage. Where?
Wait,
Don't you just one-shot it?
We're about to
No,
find
my
out.
damage is times 6?
Times 5.
Times 5, okay. Okay, so.
no, they are only level 2, Chris.
That still makes him a master. It puts him up to master level as far as the crit chart.
Oh, okay,
They're not
gotcha.
basic. They're not basic anymore.
12 plus
I get what you're saying.
So 17. Fuck is 17 times 5?
Whatever the fuck 17 times 5 is.
Well, 5 and 7 is 35. 5 and 3 is 8, so 85. I'm probably wrong.
I'm double checking here. Okay,
I'm not a good mather, so. Y'all,
85 is correct.
that
Yeah,
is-
it's 85.
Off the top of my head, you're welcome. So yes,
Good mathing.
grab this thing. The fire dissipates in a massive discharge of
Fiery fireball of
and
fire.
then you pull your long knife back and it is melted.
Nice.
You killed it. One down.
Somehow.
There's 2 left.
Somehow I did it, but I did it.
All right, Airwave, you're up.
I thought
Oh,
I was gonna
boy.
go next.
So the things are made out of fire now.
Yeah.
Special. Screw it, Mazer.
He's gonna maze with the fire. I don't know.
God, Lord. More fire! Yay!
I mean, don't see how it would make it better.
I mean, it could make the mazer could make the fire dissipate
Make me an insight
apart.
check.
Yeah.
Your Airwave insight check. Come on.
What was that
20
again?
sided.
I mean,
Just a check. Don't D20, yeah.
yeah, I got a 17.
Okay. I don't think that made your insight. You can spend an action point.
Okay, fine. I'll spend an action point.
Okay, you notice something in here that looks distinctively like a missile control pad. That's one of your things. So you just like scanning the room, looking for something to maybe kill this thing with, and you don't see missiles in the room, but you see some kind of control pad that reminds you of that. The kind of display it has, and in the language, you can read the language now. You can instantly translate it on your HUD, and it's basically some kind of fire controls.
Okay.
What you choose to do with that info is up to you.
I'll look at the controls to see what their labels are.
Okay. One says ventilation. The other says life support. And the other one says fuck them all. It literally says that.
We should press that one.
Fuck
Um,
them all.
We have suits. We'll be all right.
Yeah, these deviants have wonderful senses of humor.
The problem here is that
For lack of a better
I don't think it's
translation,
actually a
that's what-
joke. Oh boy. I'm
No,
going to
it's
guess
not
that the ethanol one is probably something where like it empties the air out or something weird.
You're
like that.
thinking that's either that or maybe some
Oh,
type of
about this space.
self-destruct for the entire vessel.
I don't think we should self-destruct the entire vessel.
You should heat up the room, turn off the life support. There you go.
Well, or cool down the room. I don't know. Because the things are currently made out of fire.
Sorry.
Although, attempting to snuff them by causing them to run out of oxygen.
Real
is an
good.
option.
There
we go.
Real good.
Fire doesn't go anywhere without oxygen. That's a great idea.
Who did we lose? Oh, we just lost Jay.
Yeah.
We do not want to press the nuke button. We do not want to press that.
She said kill them with fire, and they were like, okay. Turned into fire. That's some bullshit.
I mean, how long can we hold our breath while you suck all the oxygen out of the room?
Yeah, that is a good question. I don't remember if everyone on our team has an oxygen mask. I don't think I do.
I think Chris has some great suggestions there. Push the big one. Push the big red button. Yes.
That's
push
right.
the button, Bob.
Push the button, Bob.
Didn't he already suggest that at least once for some other reason?
Look,
I mean,
we don't want to self-destruct, but risks are pretty
Yeah.
bad. The risks we've taken so far have been not so bad, right? So just, it'll be all right.
like, I'm sure he's not contemplating this out loud, so we have no idea.
This is all happening in your head in seconds.
Yeah, for the voices in your head.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to try shutting off the oxygen going into the room, and then telling the team to get out and try to lock the flaming monsters inside.
Okay, so you want to mess with the ventilation.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there are other controls routed to it, and you can actually isolate this room.
Okay.
I think that was what he just said, isn't it?
Yeah, just the oxygen to this one room,
Yes,
and then
but I
try
was
to lock the
explaining that
enemies
he
inside.
can do that.
I think it means you can do it in other
He
places.
can do that. Airwave can do it. So, yeah, it's going to take. You're going to have to wait because you got to wait till your teammates get out and all that. Do it. Yes.
Do it. Do the thing.
It's up to you what you do now.
Do it.
Sure.
That's your choice.
Sounds like the best option at the moment.
There you go.
Um, You push the button, or you tell your teammates what you doing?
Well, I'm not going to push the big red button. I'm going to do the one for
the little white button.
the one for ventilating the air. It's, trying to suffocate the enemies.
No cupcakes for you.
You push the button and then warn your companions, or you warn your companions and then push the button?
Well, I mean, I figure we push the button, then tell everyone to get out of the room at work.
Okay.
Maybe do it simultaneously. Be like, okay, everybody out.
That'd be fun. Cool.
Sure, whatever.
All right. Okay. So tell them, push the button, and then what do you say?
Yeah, just tell people to get out of the room because it's going to run out of oxygen. So
Don't need to tell me
You guys-
twice.
It's quick too. The oxygen is just coming out of the room. Okay. Let me see. Shadow Flare, it's your go.
Oh.
The Ashen said, "Oh fuck," and he backflipped right through out the door.
Yep. That's about what it. Yep.
Damn it!
If my leg were working, that's what I do.
He
But
pushed
no.
the button. She pushed the button. Airwave did it. Oh.
Yeah, I just back out of the room. I'm not.
All right. So you hop out of the room too, easily enough. Override. Well, Override, you need to make an insight check as well.
It says 20-sided, right?
Yes.
What is that?
A check is a 20-sided.
That's a 13.
So for you, that makes it. 'Cause your insight is 13. So
Any higher than I just ran the
you're seeing some really cool stuff that you want to go interact with, and then you hear, I'm sucking all the oxygen out of the room as the oxygen is leaving the room. So you have this moment to react. What do you do?
Okay, is any of the stuff I see that I want to touch, can I take it with me?
We're
Or is
gonna
it-
come back in the room. Just get out.
Button pushing has commenced. Yes, Jeff.
Okay. But is anything I see that I want to touch able to be removed?
Dude, if you do not leave the
Okay,
room, you're
all
going
right,
to
so-
suffocate to death.
Because of that hesitation, you didn't jump out of the room. So,
No. I haven't
Oh
done
no,
that yet.
Lucas is dead now.
oh yes, you hesitated. Patches, what are
dead.
you doing?
Override's dead.
I
Alright,
am
alright.
dragging Override's
No.
dumbass out of the room.
So yeah, you're the team leader. You're looking around. Air's going out of the room. Override's over there going, should I stay or should I go? You grab Override, and you're attempting to leave the room. So what you need to do, you need to make an attack roll to see if you can grab Override. Override. If you let Patches grab you, then it's an easier grab. So just get your agility bonus because you're like, okay, we're leaving now. So that's up to you whether you try to prevent Patches from grabbing you or not. And then once you get a hold of him, you'll have to make your feat of agility to get you and him out of the room.
Override's gonna be the
Okay.
or 2.0.
Well,
And Order's already diving out of the room, so damn, I guess you are too.
Oh no, I'm saying fuck this shit, I'm out.
You guys were all by the door, so.
okay, DR 29.
Okay, so Override. It doesn't matter whether you have your agility or not. That's a grab on you. I'm sorry, you have a DR 34. What is your agility? Are you letting Patches grab you or not, Lucas?
What?
Are you letting Patches try to grab you or not?
I try and crawl.
Try to
That is
what?
not the question.
What the fuck?
It's
I
a
Yes,
gotta
yes or
crawl.
no.
the question
There's no
is
third
a
option.
yes or no question.
I try to crawl? No, that's the wrong movie, man.
Yes,
Oh my god, you're gonna die.
Okay, so you let. Okay, you let. Okay, so you're able to grab him without an attack roll because he's like, okay, we're going. Make your feat of agility, Patches.
Okay, so I rolled a 62, which fails by 12. Can I spend 3 action points?
You may spend 3 action points if Jess Laws donates one of hers to you.
What? I thought each action point was 5%.
It is. I'm just messing with Jess Laws.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing. It's the magic. All right. All right. So you guys roll out of the room. Your shot caller that you took with you, he's just standing there. You didn't give him any commands. The door's closed. Airwave, where you're standing, there's like a area around you that just seals up instantly once you push the button. So it doesn't affect you at all. And then it opens back up and the door's open. The fired guys are all gone.
Oh, well, I guess that was a good idea then.
And the shot caller falls over.
Dead.
Well,
can't
I
breathe.
guess that guy's gone.
They have to breathe. You guys now know that they have
Now
to breathe.
Good oxygen. Good. That's great data right there. We like that.
Okay, so what were these ice/fire dudes called?
Ice deviants. You
And
turn
how
them
much
into fire
were they
deviants,
worth?
They don't have, but but yeah, they're worth 50.
Were they really?
So how many were there?
Fire.
You get credit for 3. Now you could have affected all of them in the room, and I'm guessing that you did. But the other ones were like, "What's going on?" They weren't even aware there was a battle. Basically, they were doing their task and trying to get the ship back to order.
Right, but the room's sucky. So
Yeah.
what happened to the
You
one?
turned
So
them all to fire.
Okay.
There's no bodies. There's no bodies, man. They were turned to fire, and now they're ash.
okay,
They're gone
so
with the
what
wind.
are they worth?
They were worth 50 each, just the 3.
Okay.
The rest of the room, incidental. Something that happened,
As a consequence.
Yeah, as a consequence. Yeah.
All right, get this ship going.
So the ice deviants turned into fire deviants. Yes. For your records, for the Supernova's records.
So they weren't really ice deviants. They could morph, were they?
No. Ice deviants. That's what their natural state was, and she changed them to fire. That means their entire bodies were made out of ice. They were made to live in this room and do this job.
And I somehow killed him with a sword.
However, and now that you have access to the controls override, you realize this is kind of a bad thing. This room is now heated up, and it's not supposed to be heated up. It's supposed to be cool for when you activate the engines, but you can only activate the engines from this room.
I'll cool it back down.
Yeah.
I can turn air back into ice.
I bet they wanted an ice sword too.
Yeah.
I can turn the air back into ice. I'll do that.
Air into ice. Now that would be a trick. Air's not one of the 4 elements. Air is just not an element. It's not a 4 element, is it?
Air is an element.
I'm kidding. Of course it is. It's one of the 4 basic elements. It's a joke. Reverse microwave. Kind of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, anything that needs to be cooled down, I can turn the air around it into ice.
I feel this may have been a bad idea. Okay, that was your Star Wars moment for the night. I got a bad feeling about this. Air is, yes, it is. It was a joke. Just air is one of the 4 elements. Yes, your mom told me the package was here, and I would have got it. I'm talking to Tiger. So. All right. So you guys activate the engines, and you immediately start heading back to Earth. And you got this room cooling back down. So you got everything on course. According to I Am Legend, they are a witch now. But I think they've always said they were a witch. So what do you guys do?
I drive.
Twiddle our thumbs.
Okay.
Rummage around to see if I can find any computer databases about maps and stuff of where these people have been.
Easily. You can download everything.
Oh, what about medical information?
That's in there too.
I tell you, download that too, Airwave. All their medical data.
Sure, why not?
Because I have a feeling that we are not going to be able to keep the ship.
Oddly enough, their system of storing data is not that dissimilar to that of Earth. It's just more advanced. So their data downloads much faster than ours. It's fiber optics on steroids. So
it's bioorganic fiber optics.
It is. How many months till back to Earth? Now, see, that is the trick there, isn't it? So here's the situation. Once you get back to Earth, you'll have to escape in the escape pods, like Ashton suggested. Otherwise, you'll be stuck on this. Now, Deviant Mother is regenerated. It's not going to take you that long to get back to Earth. About the same amount of time as it took you to go out. It's the same. However, you still have to get to the escape pods, which are nearby.
All right, well, let's head to the escape pods and wait until we get into Earth's orbit.
You guys haven't even been here like a day.
Yeah, it's only been a couple hours.
You had some battles. You went to the mother. You almost got your brain zapped. You destroyed the mother. This is all happening in one day. I mean, I know we're playing it out over the role playing takes a while sometimes, but it's all happening in one day.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading to the escape pods now. From here, you can access a lot of stuff, and you can actually order some of the deviants around and get them to move away from certain areas to do different jobs. override an airwave. So this is like a backup control center type thing, but it's not that other control source that you were talking about. That's somewhere else on the ship. You guys could go investigate that if you want, or you can head to the escape pod. You are going to be back to Earth within about 2 hours, so it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Well, if we can direct the bad guys around to avoid them, I think we should gather as much data and information as we can. So if we need to go back to that other room, let's do that.
All right, so that's what Patches wants to do.
You should do that. I'm limping and shit. I'm gonna not do that.
You're gonna not do that. Yeah, you're.
I would say me and Shadow Flare stay here. And
have you ever experienced Vicodin? You feel it, but you just don't care.
You're not
medicated.
Experience better shit, but the pain's still there.
So, Jay, what do you want to do?
Me and Order just sit somewhere, make sure the ship's going where it needs to go.
Okay. All right. So.
Well, I'm giving Order treats, of course.
Now, override and airwave. You guys, you're in the system, and you realize that there's one big escape pod. You can fly it wherever you need to go once you're out of the ship in the Earth's atmosphere. Otherwise, you can get little pods that just go randomly wherever the fuck from orbit. So you guys probably don't want to do that. You probably want to take the big lifeboat, basically.
Okay.
So Captain's yacht, for lack of a better term, for these DVs. They're all in the same area. But it requires two things. It requires an override command, no pun intended, and it requires a navigator and a pilot.
Okay.
Well, we got a pilot.
I'm pilot. I'm pilot. That's how the Bagley chicken.
Shadow Flare wouldn't Shadow Flare be a good navigator? I don't know what his skills are, but
I can run a motorcycle. That's the extent of my piloting.
Your best bet. This is what Meaction says. Our best bet is probably airwave. They know systems like that.
Okay. So we got that covered.
And then he looks at you, airwave, and says, "Am I wrong?"
No. Well, let's get Shadow Flare to the escape pod and Day to the escape pod so Day can familiarize himself with the system, and then Override and Airwave can go gather whatever other intel in that other room they need to gather.
Okay. Well, that's what they've been doing, and then that's done.
All right.
Okay.
Christopher Works asked, so how long does the ice you made last? Okay, well, you basically turned the coolant system back on, so it starts to cool down right away. There was no more ice in the room because Patches turned everything to fire, and then everything got sucked out. Basically, those beings were what was making it stay cold all the time, frozen like that. But there are natural coolant systems in the room that are keeping the engines cool. So it's basically redundancies, backups. They're spacefarers. They're not idiots. They do have redundancies. Isn't Airwave a pilot? Airwave can pilot a drone, if I remember correctly.
Phoenix.
Yeah. That's right. You can fly the Phoenix now. Yeah. So you're a pilot just like Dave. So both of you can. One can fly, one can navigate. You both can do it.
So now you got a teamwork.
Teamwork.
Airwave got the pilot certification. Yeah.
So that means I'm left to overwrite the system to start go.
They've already override all the systems.
I'm talking about on the escape
on the escape pod. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The lifeboat, basically.
The lifeboat.
You guys get there and do that. And so we're gonna speed things up. because we're going to wrap
Someone might want to communicate with the Silverado that we're in this thing, so
you would
we
not
don't
be able
get
to do
shot
that until
down.
you're outside in the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah.
Now, you can monitor all of that, and you guys you get back to Earth, and you're monitoring that, and you're on the lifeboat. Override, make that feat of intellect, and make sure that you override it. That's all you really need to do.
Oh, no, we have an intellect is just a
You guys, Airwave and Day, between the two of you, you figure out the controls. Airwave has it can translate everything, and your pilots. I mean, it's a vessel. It has a trim and a yoke and all that. You know, and I'm not a pilot, so I just know weird names and words. How it actually works.
Take it till you make it.
Yeah.
You.
You have a control stick, you have a trim and a yoke. I mean, that pretty much that is the extent of my knowledge.
Right. Is it a 20-sided or 210-sided?
Feet is percentiles. Yes, 210 sided.
Okay, I rolled a 26 then.
Okay, you roll what?
26.
26.
26. Okay.
I think you made it.
Yes, you made it. All right, so you guys take over the ship. You wait till it goes to the Earth's atmosphere. You launch out, and that's pretty much when the alarms and shit start going off. They all know that this isn't where they're supposed to be. This isn't what's supposed to be happening. They know the lifeboat's not supposed to launch. So you get out in the Earth's atmosphere. You're flying. Your radio communication is now open because you can link up to the satellite, the Silverado satellite, and windhoppers immediately launch and come after you. But
Oops.
this is what you see. 6 Phoenix fighters fly right towards you guys and just blow them the fuck up.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay? And then an entire squadron of aircraft just blow this thing all to bits. And now they're coming up to you. What do you guys do?
Hail them.
I communicate with them.
Open a channel.
I say, "This is Sergeant Patches coming in."
Yeah, you hear
this-
his voice says, "Is that Patches? Hold fire, boys!"
Wow, Bill.
Yep, and I give my identification, whatever, Majecker.
You send the blurb.
I sent, yeah, the blurb.
Blurb accepted. We will escort you to the Silverado. You guys have been gone a long time.
Been gone a day.
Yeah, it's only been a day.
No, time
Been a day for you.
Relative in space.
Quite a while for us.
No,
Logan knows words, allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Allegedly. Don't accuse me of knowing words.
And wait, what did I
Allegedly,
miss?
you can English.
All right. So you guys come back to the Silverado. Now, this is how we're going to end it. You get off, you land the lifeboat on the deck. You are surrounded by troopers. Gambison comes out. He says, "You need to be debriefed."
We got lots of stuff for
We got
you.
lots of stuff to tell you.
But
Shadow Flare needs to
But
go to the
before
med
that-
bay
Before
now.
that, you need to go through quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What?
feel like we're crawling with
Quarantine
bugs.
procedures are in place before you guys even
Yes.
get out of the ship. But yes.
Well, Shadow
Okay,
Flare
you guys
needs to
go
go
through all
to the
that.
OR immediately.
Okay, you guys are in quarantine for 48 hours.
Jesus.
You go through this process, okay? Now,
It sounds like COVID.
while you guys are in quarantine, you know, they verify your DNA, they verify your identities and all that by your chips and all that stuff, so they know who you are. But you find out that for them, it has been 2 years.
Holy
The
shit.
Oh.
war with the deviants is over, and they have won, thanks to the deviants from Inner Earth. Going out and out.
Okay.
Okay, they know they don't.
So,
They didn't know about Nibiru and all that stuff. They didn't know that. They didn't know where the homeworld was or anything. So your information has been vital. So questions from the group, and then we will call it game.
So this method of space
Never mind,
travel isn't actually super fast. It's just that you don't age at the same speed as time is passing outside.
Yeah, time's
That
right.
is the working theory. Yes.
We get that.
And I'm just sitting here just like, home sweet home, finally Earth.
we've only been gone a day.
Okay.
The further you get away from the sun, the slower time passes for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
So,
I rightly believe that, but that is the working scientific theory.
Yeah, it is.
well, and we rescued another Joe too. So,
Oh yeah, he had to go through the quarantine and all that shit with you guys. But
yeah.
you guys have been getting to know him. He's a practical joker. You know, you guys. Sometimes you really don't like him. I mean, like he dropped some fake poo under somebody and said, "Look what you did," shit like that.
Brains out.
And then being held in quarantine, he's bored, so he's pulling all sorts of practical jokes on you guys. And
Well, at least everyone's getting chef level food.
you are, really? You are getting served food cooked by Roadblock himself.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Or I'm probably cooking myself because I'm bored.
Based on the way you are on the screen. So override questions.
What?
Do you have any questions? We're gonna end the game, then we're gonna do favorite moment, favorite player. And then we're gonna go into more detail when we rejoin up for the next session.
I don't have any question.
All right, Airwave.
Well, I already asked the only question I really had.
Okay, you don't have any more?
Well, I mean, I guess about the what we're going to end up doing with the ship later, but maybe that'll be later, something for a later session.
Lifeboat. Yeah, you have an alien vessel that you captured as well. Yes. That's a good point. Shadow Flare, you have any questions?
Not really, no.
Okay, Patches.
Yeah, so what happened to the other team?
Oh, your other team. You guys will find out next time. We find out tomorrow night.
They find out tomorrow? Oh,
yeah, they play tomorrow. You guys have progressed a little past them in the time.
Yeah. Because we have so many people playing, he's splitting them up into 2 different sessions.
So I did have a question. Were you planning on it being longer than that?
The game session tonight? No,
yeah.
I think we plan game sessions about 2.5 to 3 hours. That's mad. Sometimes we play longer. You guys got everything done, so.
I did have a question. I just remembered the question I had.
Okay.
Can I build a random guy's brains out?
What random guy?
The person that was playing the pranks.
Oh, no. You may have tried, but he's like a serious martial artist. Him and Shadow Flare have probably been sparring just for fun. And he's on a level just a bit above Shadow Flare's martial arts speaking.
Isn't Lucas on that same level though?
Yeah.
What level?
He's a master.
I'm in a level 4 in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, so yeah, he's on par with you guys are on the same level. So yeah, you guys have been probably sparring, but yeah, he knows his shit. Who bopped out? Was that Jay?
No, that was Lucas. Or someone else. That was Airwave.
Oh, Airwave. Oh,
Airwave, what happened to you?
We're gonna do favorite moment, favorite player. I hope he's all right.
Well, my favorite moment is the
Let me message him real quick. Dave, do you have any questions?
No, but I have a statement. Order is getting all the pets and treats in the entire world, being the best boy ever.
The best.
Like being on fire.
Who's the goodest boy?
Order is being the bestest boy, so he's getting all the treats and pets.
What was the question?
And water. And water,
of
course.
What was the question again?
Oh no, it was more of a statement. I was just saying that I'm giving Twitter all the pets, all the lovings, because he's the bestest boy ever. And getting
he's the bestest boy ever. All right, give yourself
and getting actual food.
Give yourself 25 SP. You know that's cool. All right. I'm messaging Mar Hockman and see if they're coming back. See what happened, because shit happens with computers. They didn't say anything that just popped up. I guess they figured we were ending. That could have been it too. Maybe that's something to do. who knows? We're going to do this. I guess we'll start with
Me. So
no, because you said me. We'll start with Shadow first.
Uh,
I'll make you wait. Favorite moment, favorite player.
fuck, I don't know. Favorite moment was when I blew her head off. The high school head off. Bangkok head pop. Anyway,
Pop goes the weasel.
favorite player.
Popper.
I don't know. I don't have one. Me.
The whole team.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Everybody's
That's fine. SP for playing with the dog, Lily, is he?
Yes.
I wonder what happened. I
Yeah,
hope Hopkins all right. Did he? Oh, there he is. Yes. Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, I completely lost power for a minute.
Shit happened. That's, I figured something happened.
Yeah, we're having a thunderstorm here, and we actually had a full-on blackout for the entire town yesterday.
Well, then we'll have you go next, so that in case something like that happens again.
It just happens.
So, favorite moment, favorite player. You didn't have anything else you needed to shout out, did you, Jay? Jason?
No, I'm good.
All right, man. Oh, thanks. Go ahead.
Favorite moment. Honestly, the turning the guys into fire. That was that was cool.
Fire. We're gonna call it Fire Nice, just because I like that movie.
I was going to say I cast Fireball, but I guess not.
All right. Do you have a favorite player tonight?
I don't know. I'll go with Day.
Day?
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool. All right. Day gets a nod. Anything you want to shout out, Airwave? Didn't push the button fast enough.
No, I almost died.
But check out Mark Hockman's channel. He's got some cool stuff on there. I do believe the link is in the description.
Yeah.
I believe.
I've been working on uploading a whole bunch of stuff to YouTube that I had streamed on Twitch, but it's mostly not actually up yet. So,
Okay.
Later.
And you do a lot of game playthroughs, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Plus, you do some deep dives on how to use Star Trek as role-playing hooks and plot lines for games.
Yeah, it's like looking at old Star Trek episodes for the plot elements that people forgot because the actual Star Trek writers ignored them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of interesting stuff you can do.
Because they is.
Oh, yeah. I have watched quite a few of those. They are really cool. So check out Mark Hockman's deep dives into Star Trek and how to use them as role-playing games, adventures, and plot hooks and cool stuff. You got a lot of good advice too for game masters. Thank you.
Yesterday I made some corn.
Anything else you want to shout out, bud?
No, not right now.
Okay, cool. All right, we're not gonna make Lucas wait anymore. Here you go, Lucas. You
Okay.
And by the way, Jess, I'm counting that vote for Day. So there you go.
Yay! 2 votes for me.
Okay.
Yippee.
To be fair, my favorite player would have to be Order, but since Day is trying to own Order, I'd have to say Day.
Okay, that's 3 for Day. Day, you are seizing the day, Day.
I think Day won last time too.
Think so.
No,
it was Day. That's right, Day. We are. So I already
have to be the Fireball thingy.
So the Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to shout out this week?
No.
Nope. Okay. Alrighty. So that is going to take us to. We're going to go patches next.
All right. So I don't know. My favorite moment is I have 2: the head explosion and the fire and ice thing. And honestly, the fire and ice thing was kind of like a last second change because I was like, oh, I'll mentally control them again. And I'm like, no, I want to do something different. And then I remembered I had that. So I did the fire and ice.
No, it's pretty cool. It's different.
Anyways, so my favorite player, I am going to actually say, is Mark Hockman today.
Oh, cool. There we go.
Because he had that idea. Because I'm like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen, and then Mark Hockman's just like, oh yeah, here, let's fix that. Yeah, so
it was on point today.
Well, I'm pretty sure Day in Order just win MVP because 3 votes, it just wins.
Unless somebody in the chat decides to give other people points, but we'll see. We'll see. Because Jack can vote too for favorite moment, favorite player. Got to mention.
So, and the CG. What are we getting for the mother lady chick?
Okay, I was gonna give 100 for her, and that's basically for the whole quest. That's your. You guys did a lot in this game. So.
Okay, so with the kill sheet specifically was 96 each.
Okay, so everybody gets 250 total.
250.
Including the 100 from the gal. I was giving not as group but individually because of the quest experience. Okay. Make sure you give yourself 100. I'm not 100. 25 SPs for doing kill.
Okay.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So you said 250, right?
Yep. There's another reason it's cool that we're going earlier because we're doing. You guys get an increase tonight, don't you?
Nope, I'm a go.
I thought it was. Is it session 10?
Yeah.
It's just
So
it's
for you
just
guys,
nine,
is it 2 more sessions?
No, it's session
session
9.
9.
I thought.
Yeah, it's session 9 for you guys. Yes. It's session 10. They're going to get an increase too. So I was just going to give you guys an increase as well.
Oh, okay.
We're going to be doing things a little different.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
Do I got?
so hang out for a bit. All right, we're good. Lucas, we're good. Everybody's going to get an increase here in a minute. So we can do that. We can do that backstage, or we can do it on live. It depends on what you guys want to do.
I don't care.
Okay. So anything else, Patches?
Nope.
Shout outs or anything?
Nope.
Okay. I guess that goes to our MVP. Our MVP.
Day in Order.
You can still get your vote. It still counts. But I'll use the old pick if you want again. Order still the trophy again.
I think it's mainly Order that deserves it because Order did the most funny stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just here helping him out.
Yeah, the
That's
trying to bite at air.
But you are in control of the animal, so it's Order's part of you now too. So
Yeah.
It's how we roll.
But I'd have to say favorite moment is definitely that ice shit, whatever it's called.
So that's everybody. What is your current action point total?
I don't know. I can't update my stuff, so.
All right. So instead, I will just give you 50 bonus SPs for being MVP tonight.
Okay, cool.
Now,
if my chart's correct, I have 12.
Now,
it might have changed.
Who would you guys consider as being involved in the fire and ice scene?
That would be me.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but as a group.
And I think maybe Airwave, because they went and sucked it out, right?
Oh yeah. They pushed the button. So Are you guys capped out on your action points or not? Airwave and
Not anymore. I spent some today.
so you guys are gonna get
have
two
one.
total action points tonight instead of the normal. Everybody's gonna get one, but you guys get two. The two of you for the favorite moment of the night, Fire and Ice. Okay. Let's see here. Does anybody have any questions? Did you
No.
shout anybody else out there, Dave?
Not really. No.
Okay.
Well, for the new people that weren't here at the beginning of it, I am engaged now, so I'm not, boyfriend girlfriend. It's Beyonce now. For anyone that wasn't here at the beginning.
Well, congratulations again. I am going to pop up here for a minute. I don't know why I did that. That's so weird. That is
That's
not
kind of cool, though.
supposed to do.
It was kind of cool, though.
So yeah, we're gonna do favorite. We're gonna do increases backstage, guys. But so for the folks at home, apparently Jess has an announcement: fireball in the room and keeping me from looting the bodies. There you go. We'll hang on pins and needles for Jess's announcement. While she's doing that, I want to thank you guys for such good role playing, and I hope you guys had a good time. For those of you for Jason, your dad, I guess Lucas decided to pop out. Okay.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, Jason.
Thanks.
It's that day, Mark Hoppin, I never asked you, are you a dad?
Nah.
No? Okay, I didn't think so, but thought I'd ask. So happy Flag Day to everybody. That was yesterday. If you celebrate such a thing. I don't. I do 4th of July and Veterans Day for sure. The new band Legion will have their debut album out soon. Cool. So Jess Laws is putting together an album. Awesome.
Nice.
Let me see here. All right. As you all are aware of, and if you're not, thank you guys in the chat for watching and for hanging out with us, and hope you had a good time. As you watch the replay, I hope you enjoyed the game. The channel is now monetized, and we thank you guys so much for that. And we have memberships available because we took a poll, and everybody on the channel decided that in the poll we won by a significant margin. So I've started memberships there with multiple tiers. You can support the channel however you want, and according to YouTube, I'm supposed to mention that, so I mentioned.
There you go.
And you guys do all that YouTube stuff. You know what to do. It's Purr. Hey, Purr shows up right. Purr has
right at the end. Hey, Purr.
So we'll be seeing Purr tomorrow on Military Action Game tomorrow night. So happy birthday, happy Dad's Day to me and Jason. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hi, bye, Purr. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening here. We are signing off. We'll see you next time. We are going to do our favorite. We're going to do our increases backstage, so you guys don't have to watch all that boring game mechanic stuff. Hugs to all. Thank you, Purr. Hugs back. We appreciate you, bud. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll have some fun in that with the other group in Bravo Session 10 tomorrow night. So. What I did want to talk about before we took off is our next game session, because it's not going to be for a bit for this group. Next month we are playing Beyond the Miasma Veil, and some of you are in that game and some are not. But the next.
When is that game happening? I just have that's my only question. When is that game happening?
Okay, the Beyond the Miasma Veil starts the 7th of July, so next month. So just in a couple weeks or 3 weeks.
What day did we decide?
It's a Monday night.
Oh, that's on the Monday.
We have not officially decided on that day. I'm going to post it in the server for Beyond the Miasma Veil. We'll decide time and day for that.
Because I can't do.
Tentatively, every week in July we are doing it Beyond the Miasma Veil. Yeah. Yes, Laws is playing in that game too.
What's that one for?
Let me see. I don't know if you're in that one. There, Jay.
I think so.
That's basically our Gothic horror. It's our Ravenloft version for Lenharrow.
Yeah. So wasn't I fucking Cypher Greaves on the? Oh well, that was just for the Halloween game,
Yeah,
I guess.
for the Halloween. Yeah, I have 6 players that locked into that really quick, Jason.
I bet. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Well,
I was one of them. As soon as Matt knows, I was like, me.
Sasha's supposed to be in that game, but I don't know if she's going to be able to play. So I might have a player dropping out of that one. So we shall see.
And
I don't
it
know.
depends
She's
on
already
it.
locked.
Yeah.
She was excited to play that one too. So I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's been out of the loop.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be every week, I don't think she's gonna be able to play.
Exactly. So I got to talk to her about it, and
let me know.
we'll see how
And
it
if it's
goes.
for me, if it happens on a weekday, I will.
And I will let you know, Jason. If somebody backs out, you're welcome to drop into that one.
For sure.
Okay, so for you guys though, the next session of MAG, and for those of you watching at home, will be August 10th, tentatively, at same bat time, same bat channel, 2 o'clock.
Okay.
It's a Sunday, so I've got nothing scheduled other than that. But if that day doesn't work for you guys, then we can do any other Sunday in that month. I have nothing is scheduled yet.
So far that works, unless the Pride Parade.
Jake works his schedule around ours. So, and that will be Ravenspire's number 1. That's session Ravenspire session 1. Your group is officially still Ravenspire's. The other group has to pick a new name. But
Okay.
that's how that's going.
So we're gonna be on a different timeline too, right?
Yep. Oh, no, you guys, I'm gonna catch them up to your timeline tomorrow night. But
okay.
But yes, a lot of stuff is gonna happen in tomorrow night's game too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta have the cool stuff happen to you guys. Cool stuff happens for them too. Yeah, you guys will be going in simultaneous, the same timeline. I'm not doing that. That's too confusing.
Yeah. 2 years ago.
In case you guys decide to interact too, and somebody wants to play in one-on-one, that can happen. So crossovers, come on, we just like they come.
Yep.
But on that note, does anybody have any questions for me before we go backstage?
Nope.
Nah.
All right. Thanks everybody again for hanging with us, and we will see you next time on From the Hill.
Peace out.
Peace out.